Cancer Society golf outing on the 31st. And also, I got yours on the 18th, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Oh, boys, these are a lot of events and golf outings.
Well, you want me to miss my own golf tournament?
Gabby, they're all great calls.
I mean, this is...
Hold on. I got this. Guys, I got this. Don't worry about it. Hold on a second.
He always...
Hey guys, thanks for coming so fast. How are ya? Remember the guys from Randy Wise, right? Sir. The Randy Wise Celebrity Golf Tour.
Watch for the eye.
Stay tuned.
It's the Randy Wise Celebrity Golf Tour. Some of the biggest names in Michigan sports. And some, well, not so much. Brought to you in part by Premier Security Solutions, Fairway Packing Company, and Swiss Insurance. Watch episodes at woodwardsports.com.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights Live on woodsports.com. I'm the boys, Joe, my guy, Spimo Rex.
What up, though?
Yeah, I'm Chris in the TD booth. Bro, Detroit Lions beat reporter on the ones and twos.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
How'd that feel?
I think I'm really loud.
No, yeah, I mean,
All right, good.
I don't even have headphones in.
Let it ride, bro.
Yeah, let it ride.
All right. I'm
Such
getting a little reverb here, but do your thing.
Yeah, no, for sure.
No, you sound good to me.
It's a vast difference between you and JB in there, that's for sure.
Yeah, JB's like...
About 2 feet. That too.
We're just here bringing the energy. Murph, shout out to Murph in the Woodward Sports Chat. He said, Heavy's the only reason I still pay.
Get
Shout
out of here. Let's go.
Let's go, Murph.
Shout out. This is my fault. Well, actually, it's all of our faults.
What?
I should have sent in the picture of Booner last night.
Yeah.
This dude Booner on the Woodward Heavyweights YouTube channel ate 48 wings. Nuggets. Even worse. 48 nuggets for literally zero reason.
No reason at all.
At all.
He said he was going to do it. He texted me during that game and was like, I'm going to eat nuggets. He was like, if the Heat lose, I'm going to eat nuggets for all points, assists, and rebounds that Jokic has. And it was like the third quarter, and he had like 35. I was like, all right, Booner, like, do your thing. And it ended up being 48, so he ate 48 nuggets. So congratulations to him for being a man of his word.
I'm sending that in Slack to you, Chris. We have to, at some point now, that's actually should be the thumbnail for tomorrow.
Booner?
Yeah, just Booner.
Just nugget it out?
Booner with nuggets. And
no,
then
we should
JB and his
save
Cowboy
it for
suit.
the Friday thumbnail and
for
put nugs on it instead of nuggets.
Weed nugs?
Yeah, for Dispo.
It would be funny if we did that because he does freak out anytime we mention, like...
oh, yeah, he would get mad.
Yeah, because his work. He hates... He doesn't like to swear on live streams, which he's did before. He doesn't like to admit that he does crack cocaine.
Yes.
On live streams. Mm-hmm. This is Jacob Booney, or Boone, however you want to say his name. Blood type B, address 233, 8969.
Yeah, his social security number is 69420-8008.
Mm-hmm. If anybody's wondering, that's who we're talking about. But yeah, Booter doesn't. He's got like his little corporate job, so he doesn't like to. I don't know. Talk about smoking weed.
Yeah, he doesn't though.
Doing lines. You know, he said he does.
He doesn't.
He doesn't smoke weed.
Doesn't smoke weed.
Or cocaine. I'm playing.
5 stars.
Make sure you leave a 5-star review on our podcast platforms. Other than that, I came up with some theories about the submarine situation.
Okay.
Do you have any of your own?
I said the orcas. Like,
I do like that one. That's probably amongst my favorites.
Something fucked up. It's like something down there fucked it up. They're like, these motherfuckers aren't supposed to be down here. Or it was the ghost of the Titanic.
I like that one even better. That's like a movie.
Yeah.
Because, like, for real, though, like, because the Titanic, obviously,
it was those guys playing the violins when the Titanic sunk. They were still down there.
Yes, dude. I'm saying. The Titanic, low-key, is responsible for all this. I'm not talking about, like, the Titanic, the ship itself. I'm talking about the movie.
I've never seen the movie.
I've never seen the movie either.
Yeah. I tell it to people, and they're like, why? You've never seen it? I'm not about to sit and watch a fucking 4-hour movie when I know how it ends.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
The ship sinks.
Thank
like,
you.
Fucking heard it before. I don't need to watch it.
Amen. That's exactly. I had that conversation last night. This girl was talking about, what do you mean never seen the Titanic? I was like, I fucking know how it ends.
Yeah.
And like you said, too, it's a commitment.
It's
like
4 hours.
Is it really 4 hours?
I think so, yeah.
Stop lying. The movie's not 4 hours?
It's just funny because Spencer's always like everything is a classic. Every movie we've ever
3
mentioned is
hours,
a classic,
yeah.
and then
3
the
hours
one
and
like
14
absolute
minutes.
classic. he
3
hasn't
hours
seen.
and 14 minutes. Yeah. See, I can't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's crazy too because I've done it for movies I have seen before, like The Godfather. Oh, I've watched that multiple times.
But that's a great movie.
Yeah, like that is a classic.
Titanic, like, how good can it be? It's about Leo DiCaprio, some girl on a boat that ends up sinking.
Yeah.
Can't be that good. Draw me like one of your French girls.
Draw me like one of your naked French sluts. Fucking Leo.
I don't think that's the exact quote, but gets there.
Draw me like your French whores. I think actually that is what she says, right?
You French whores?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Outside of that, though, my theory is because these are like $250,000 what it costs to do this thing.
Each
Per
ticket.
per suicide. Sorry. That was
Hard ass.
too far. R.I.P.
Unalive. Per unalive.
They got 4 more hours, but come on, we know what it is. Yeah, yeah. This one. Did the sound play in your head when you read that?
Yeah.
By the way, yeah.
That's
mine
why I
did
thought
too.
it was a video at first.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was gonna have the sound.
That's so funny.
Jesus, man.
But all right, here's my thing because these are again $250,000 per. These dudes got bread. It's either 3 things. 4 things. Orcas. 2,
Ghost of the Titanic.
just really fucking stupid people with a lot of money.
Yeah.
3, tax evasion. Right?
Oh, they're like faking their death?
Faking your own death, so you don't gotta pay taxes on those fucking billies they got. Wicked smart, no?
Wicked smart.
Wicked fucking smart.
Wicked fucking smart. That
Right?
could be one. It's...
Because this is like, why the fuck would you
tough
do
one.
that? There's no reason for you to do
You're
this.
just rich doing dumb person rich shit. Like, also, how much gross sex do you think they're having, like, at the very end?
All guys, and they're one of the guy's sons. There with them. Dude, come on.
Wait,
Everything's
so
wet
I don't
under the
know. I
water.
don't know how being rich
Everything's
works.
wet under the
I don't know how
water.
being rich works. But do you really just like evade your taxes when you die, or does the person who inherits you like have to deal with all that? Like,
That is a question for
a rich person.
yeah, yeah.
We are all not qualified.
We are all, none of us are qualified.
If we combined everything, we are still not qualified.
If you guys, if we combined everything, we'll still be negative because of me.
What? Oh, 'cause school.
Yeah.
By the way, I've sent that to you this morning. I kind of put it in the show. Actually, I showed it to Chris too. I was like literally like wanted to like spit in like someone's face. I don't know whose face to spit in this situation, but they like there's like a counting error. And like, oh, we found like I don't know if this is true or not. 6.2 more was it billion dollars to aid the war in Ukraine.
You can hit an accounting error like that on my bank account if you want. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
But like,
it doesn't even got to be a couple billion.
to get
Just throw me a
elected,
mil.
then they like tease fucking like getting rid of like student loans.
Yeah.
And then they
sure
end up
did.
not doing
They got
it.
me. They
And they're
got
like,
me.
hey, we found $6 extra billion to give to
Just
a whole
laying
other
around.
fucking country. Like, what the fuck?
Tell you
Just
that.
lifted this mattress and found
shit
6
was
Bs.
wild, bro.
Like, that shit is
That,
crazy.
how did you feel reading that?
Makes me sick to my stomach. Not
It
gonna lie.
does.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. It's just 20 grand. Like, come on,
That's the crazy part.
just push it under the table.
6.2 billion. Booner, did I miss the Nuggets talk? Boy, did you miss.
You missed
some talk.
something, Booner.
You missed something, that's for sure. All right, but here's my fourth theory. Because of billionaires again, right?
Goes to the Titanic.
Okay, that's actually theory 5. We got a couple good ones here. I like where we're at right now. A couple movies in these theories too.
Yeah.
Actually, I think all of them could be a movie. Inheritance.
This is gonna be a movie.
An assassination. Right? I mean, like these are fucking
hit
rich
job.
ass
One of the kids ran up and unplugged the controller. ran away.
But you know what I'm saying? I mean, you're gonna inherit a fuck ton of money if like this guy dies.
Anybody
What?
I know. The captain's like, shit, my batteries are dying. I need new batteries. One of the kids is sitting on his yacht with all the batteries that were on that boat. Like,
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
It's one of these 5 things.
I saw people posting on Facebook and shit like, don't make fun of the submarine situation. That could be your family. No, it couldn't.
He could never.
Nobody in my family
Yeah,
could
bro,
pay
fuck you mean?
$250,000 for a fucking submarine dive.
This would be the fucking Easy Sports Network. That's one of my
For
family.
real. And like nobody in my family's that stupid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your family's all doctors.
Yes.
Pretty fucking smart people.
Learned doctors.
Learned. What'd you say?
Learned doctors.
Learned?
This is a house of learned doctors.
Yeah.
You keep saying he's gonna join the family business, but you're a medical doctor.
I don't know what that's from.
Step Brothers.
Oh. This is like new. This is not in the prep. Like, of the 5 scenarios, what makes the best movie?
Orcas. Well, the best movie goes to the Titanic.
Right? I think that's the best one.
Yeah. Like ghosts of people like reach up and grab the fucking.
I honestly, God, I would not be surprised if like years from now, like
It's gonna be a movie.
Some random kid, yeah, movie for sure, but some random kids arrested for the assassination of his parents. A couple other folk.
Would not be.
Cocaine Bear was also a movie, so I feel like this
I heard that
submarine
movie's fire.
And I heard so too.
I actually
do want to see it. Heard it's
Bro,
a classic, Spencer.
I wouldn't be surprised. Sounds like it's got all the makings of a classic. Cocaine,
It really does.
bears. What else do you need?
We're not fans of the Bears.
Leonardo DiCaprio, and then you got it.
Yeah, that's true.
it.
I like bears. Not the bears, but bears in general.
Yeah.
Bears are cool animals.
Which of the 5 would you think makes the best movie scenario for you, Chris? If you're director Chris.
Yeah, it's definitely got to be the Ghost of the Titanic one. But if I wanted to pick another one, the honorable mention, like runner up, would be the assassination plot. Like that would be a really good plot.
You know what actually would be fucking wild? Oh my God! This
I do think the assassination is a real thing. Like I think there could be
I
some
could totally see that
conspiracy
being
to
a
that.
thing.
Like,
like
like
2
a
years.
Parasite type movie where like one of the family members goes in deep fake as the 80-year-old Captain Man, and he's got like wrinkles on his face and has a fake beard, and shit. He's like, "Yes, hello, I'll pilot." Like, imagine somebody telling you this and you being like, "Yeah, it's a good idea." Like, yeah, hey, I'm an 80-year-old man. I'm gonna pilot this submarine from above ground on this fucking GameCube controller. Like what? Who would just be like, "Oh yeah, that sounds good. Sign me up." Like, yeah, we tested it with a rock and a shopping cart. It's all right.
There's GPS in this thing, right? Nope.
No, we got a radio, right? We can call for help. No. There's like any kind of safety measures. No. 250 grand. Sign me up.
Sign me up. All right, we got assassination, tax evasion, orcas.
That could be. I heard like cocaine orca or cocaine shark is coming out soon.
That'd be a good one.
It's called Whales
So I
on
could fit
Whales.
all options.
Whales on whales.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
No, you could.
Oh yeah.
You know, rich
Whales-
people are called
Whales
whales.
on rails.
Oh,
Whales on rails.
Let's go.
Fucking somebody call Steven Spielberg or Michael Bay. We got it.
Someone called Quentin Tarantino. We got ourselves a movie. No?
I don't want any whale feet shots.
Yeah, there would definitely be whale feet shot.
All right, here's my movie plot. I'm gonna pitch into director Chris
All right.
or whoever's listening out there.
Type it into ChatGPT.
Yeah. That's $1 million hit right there. Yo, I'm doing this tonight, by the way. I'm reading each of them on tomorrow, or actually maybe at some point in the show I'll do it during commercial breaks. But nonetheless, here's the plot, right? The movie's drawn out as like the assassination.
Okay.
But the kid that goes to jail, the younger kid goes to jail and everything. It's they're like fucking like they individual like, yeah, this kid fucking set up his parents to inherit this $1 billion. What a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But then meanwhile, it zooms out and it's this fucking old rich motherfucker watching that tablet in Mexico because it really was tax evasion.
Oh shit. What about though?
And then he gets killed by an orca.
No, I like that. I like that.
A ghost from the Titanic's riding the orca.
Throws a spear at him. No, but what about it's the orca? You go with the orca route, and it starts off as like you get like a 20-minute, 30-minute build-up background story of this orca in SeaWorld.
Yeah.
And it just
What's his name?
Steve. And
Steve-O.
Steve is just getting, like he's getting the captivity orca treatment where it's just terrible living conditions. You got
cattle prods.
Cattle prods. They're like kicking the glass.
Throwing like hot dogs in like his hole and shit.
You got black dudes making fun of him because he's white. White dudes making fun of him because he's black.
Yeah, he's the identity crisis.
Yeah, identity
he doesn't
crisis.
know where he is in life.
And then PETA comes in, saves him.
Peter Griffin.
PETA comes in, saves him, drops him in the ocean. He goes to his orca boys and tells them the story.
Yeah.
And it pans out in like flashbacks, and it's him talking to a bunch of other orcas.
Yeah.
That was the whole build-up. And then they're rolling around, they're like, how do we get back at these motherfuckers?
Yeah.
And like a newspaper flops in the ocean. and it says
Holy
expedition,
fuck.
expedition to the Titanic. And then they go there and they fuck them up.
Yeah.
We could get some cool orca story building, some whale on whale combat.
Let's name them after former Renaissance artists. Leonardo.
Yeah. Michelangelo, Raphael,
Donatello.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then you could
Ninja
have one
orcas.
like, you could have one like, I don't know, like a dolphin that like leads them. An
Or-
old ass dolphin.
Or the orcas have like an offshore account because they can just swim the fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they fucking
And they
like
get the
have
They
the tax
steal the
evasion.
money.
They steal the money,
Yeah.
and they open a human world.
See,
They open a human world.
this is just like
And it's those guys in the
Those
submarine.
guys
That's
in the submarine
like, yeah,
who's
the
the
fishes
owner of
walk by and
SeaWorld?
like
Yeah.
or swim by
Yeah.
and you see the guys in the submarine like we do the orcas.
yeah, and they're just slapping them around with their tails. And shit.
Yeah, they're feeding them fucking, I don't even know,
Cheetos.
starfish and Cheetos.
But we gotta go to break real fast. We'll be right back with more hard-hitting, thrilling sports talk like you just got in that first segment. Let me tell you guys about
Orcas.
SMA Orcas, or the sports marketing agency. The sports
Someone
marketing
please make that a
agency
meme.
helps spread awareness about mental health and substance abuse. Their new podcast, This is the S Word, helps fight the stigma about seeking help. So if you or someone you know is struggling, head to thesportsma.com and get the help you deserve.
The only sports network in Detroit that starts with a W. You know, because we win. Woodward Sports, Detroit's winning sports network.
By now you know me, Christina Gennari, as the obvious choice in real estate. And you know my website, soldchristina.com, as your #1 resource for buying or selling your home. Myself, along with my amazing staff, pride ourselves on making your home buying and selling experience a relaxing and easy one. Come see why we are the obvious choice. Christina Gennari at soldchristina.com, the obvious choice in real estate.
You have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper, tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
Is the language we're gonna have to speak in a couple years when they take over the world.
That's how the whales can communicate in our new film. But we'll have
But
subtitles.
there's gonna be subtitles.
Yeah, there's gonna be
Yeah.
subtitles. Don't worry. It'll be in Pakistani though, because two of these guys are Pakistani billionaires. Yeah. Welcome back
It's
to
also
So they're gonna be Pakistani orcas.
Pakistani orcas. So like instead of white bellies, they have brown bellies, like slightly tanned bellies. And Spenny's thinking about. Wait, what?
No, dude, I'll tell you after.
One moonlights as a taxi driver.
They pull up in Hellcats.
The other one's a doctor.
it's also a franchise like Fast and Furious.
Yep.
And the 10th one is going to be in space.
One's a fucking Uber driver.
I saw this post on Facebook, and it was like, give Vin Diesel a 95 a 69 Charger and some scuba gear, and he'll find that submarine.
Wait, what?
It said, give Vin Diesel a 69 Charger and some scuba gear, and he'll find that submarine.
Oh man. Welcome back to oversports.com. I'm your boy. Easy. Spin move. Yo, Chris, the team boot. Broder wondering what the fuck's going on right now on the ones and twos. Broder, which movie are you buying? Which movie are you bringing to like a Hollywood
I'm going
producer?
orcas.
Orcas?
Yeah, we're going orcas.
All right, we could short film this one.
Yeah.
Are we playing the orcas?
Oh yeah.
All right. All right.
That's my #1 fear. I would have to conquer my fear.
Orcas?
Yeah. We should be orcas for Halloween.
I'm so down to be orca for Halloween. How do I transition this back to
How many
sports?
people do you think are going to be like something involving this for Halloween?
A lot of people.
Yeah.
And there's going to be like phenomenal.
I'm gonna dress
People
up
are
as
fucking
I'm gonna
crazy.
dress up as an old guy and walk around with a game controller.
Me too. You can't do that. I'm just do that. You gotta do something else.
I just said it.
No, I was thinking it.
I
thought
got
it.
dibs. Well, I said it, and it's on tape.
No, but I thought it. It's in my tape.
I thought it first.
I wrote it
thought it
down
last
in the back. I wrote that in the bathroom stall. You fucking found it.
I literally thought about it 2 weeks ago.
Yo, I fucking was born, and the doctor slapped me and said, one day you're gonna dress up as an old man with a Logitech controller for Halloween.
Yeah, well, my
So
dad,
he's got it.
when he was conceiving me, had a Logitech controller in his hand. So, like,
What was he doing with it?
he said it made him feel safe.
Vibrated during. Good. All right.
Not a safe word, a safe button.
The safe word is.
How do I distinguish that from?
Yeah, it's true.
So he doesn't stop, and that's how they died. End scene. On to scene 2. I don't know how to fucking transition to sports. Detroit Lions got a new helmet.
Yep.
How about that? Orcas swim in blue seas, and the Detroit Lions wear blue. Here is their brand new blue helmets.
Here they are. 1 second.
Wow, this guy fucking. You're not in the movie anymore.
No, it was being
Yeah,
slow.
you're definitely not.
You're
the first-
officially cast as the fucking stupid old guy
No,
who
Chris
fucked
is the
everything up.
Chris is the fucking guy at SeaWorld.
We should definitely make Chris be the Pakistani so he gets canceled.
Have him go brown face. You're like, yeah, this was all my idea.
We make his beard a fucking pubes.
Just do everything we can to get cancel. Make him like the most stereotypical. Just...
Smoke weed every day.
Oh man.
Sorry, I'm late, guys. My Uber ran extra long.
Logan Stoosman said not brown face. OMG.
Oh, fuck.
Slash the
So
shoe
why is
polish
the
on it.
helmet? I was crying for that one. I'm sorry.
You're not in the movie anymore.
I'm gonna make you a star. Now take off your shirt.
This guy Easy's really crying.
It's gonna be easy wine scene.
I'm fucking broke. Oh shit. Oh. I'm sorry about that. Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights. Oh, okay. I'm just fucked up. I'm like sober as fuck too.
Now glue these pubes on your face.
I'm cutting him in front of him.
You need to see where they're coming from.
We need this to look real. Oh, fuck. Chris, can you give us your best Pakistani accent?
No.
Can you give us your best orca impression? All right.
I genuinely haven't laughed that hard in a while.
So Lions got new helmets.
It's got new helmets.
They did.
Let's see it one more time, Chris.
Yep.
Should be.
They're there.
How do you honestly feel about them?
I thought they were hard. I really thought they were hard. And then I seen him with the gray.
Yeah.
And I wasn't in love. And I was kind of pissed because I'm like, that'd be hard with all whites. Why aren't we like all
They would
white
be
in that?
sick with the all whites.
But I guess per league rules, you can't do the alternate helmet unless it's color rush. or like your 1950s throwback.
Dude, the NFL is so fucking stupid with this kind of
Beyond
shit,
whack.
bro.
Beyond fucking whack.
So fucking stupid. Those would go so hard with the all-white unis.
Yeah. Unless maybe they make the all whites their new
color rush.
Yeah, can they do that? I mean, how's
No, I
that?
don't
How's
think
that part
so.
work?
I don't know.
This is the first time Lions went away from the silver helmet since 1950s. By the way, kind of crazy. For some reason,
Kenneth
I
said
feel like
logo is not it. How do you feel about the Maz, the leaping lion?
I like it. I like that logo. I think it's hard. I mean, like maybe it's just like a style nowadays, but I think the old logo's hard. I don't mind it at all.
Yeah.
I just wish it wasn't on the fucking gray jerseys. Do you have the picture of Aiden with the gray?
No, I can grab that though.
Yeah, I wish they could wear those with the fucking whites, man. It would be so crispy.
My bad. I was typing in the chat. There's people asking what we're laughing at. You literally have to go back to the
Yeah,
beginning of the show.
you can't explain it.
There's literally no explaining
Chris is
what's
getting
happening.
harassed by an orca with the ghost of the Titanic following him.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be a star.
But he's gonna
He's
be a
gonna
star.
be a star.
As long as he takes his
Fucking
shirt off.
Pubes on his face.
Yo.
Broder, you get to see these helmets in person. What 1 out of 10? What are you grading them?
The helmet alone or
Yeah.
with the jerseys? Because I'm with you.
Okay, yeah.
It's such a dope helmet, and I like the nod to the old the logo that they
Previous
had
lines,
back.
yeah.
It was from like 46 to 69. They won
Nice.
a couple NFL championships, but man, with the grays, it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work.
Chris, can you zoom in on the front leg of the lion?
Yeah, give me a second.
I don't know. Ryan's reaction just asked for it to happen.
Does it look like a orca penis?
Looks like what Chris is gonna see during his audition.
And in this movie, we have Chris have a love scene with an orca.
Yeah, they're the ones. It's like Romeo and Juliet, like the one orca and the human meet together.
All right, this is the best. This is the most I can zoom in.
What do you use that blowhole for?
That's the most I can zoom in.
So what? I don't get it.
I don't either.
He's stretching.
He is stretching.
That's all.
It's kind of.
But it's old. You know it's old, right? I mean, I can see the people.
Oh, he
who-
said it's a sticker. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a sticker. It's a decal on the side of the helmet, not on the actual helmet.
The blowhole's covered.
Looks like Wembenyama's foot.
Why isn't
It
there,
does look like Wembenyama's foot.
Why isn't there any orca teams? Like the Florida Orcas,
Orlando Orcas.
Orlando Orcas.
How many
Cooler than
how many
the
teams are in
fucking
Florida right now?
Magic.
There's Miami, Jacksonville. Is that
Tampa.
it? Tampa.
Jacksonville doesn't even have Jaguars.
So you know what? I mean, Orlando doesn't have a team. Why not give
Expansion
them another
team?
one?
Orlando
Yeah.
Orcas.
The Orlando Orcas. That'd be
I'd
kinda hard.
I'd buy a jersey for sure.
I'd buy a jersey for sure, for sure. What are you thinking? Like I'm thinking like Pistons teal.
I was thinking like
I'm mixing it with the Hornets a little.
black, white, and purple.
Well, that'd be hard too.
Yeah.
Could there be some little blue, like accent blue in there?
Yeah.
I like that shit. It's fucking hard, son.
Which is a good idea machine.
We're fucking very creative today.
Yeah.
Very creative today. Hit the like button if you guys haven't already. I promise you when we get back, we're talking sports, but not before I tell you guys about Randy Wise Auto and the Celebrity Golf Tour. Join by entering any Randy Wise Automotive Team location for your opportunity to join the Randy Wise Automotive Team Celebrity Golf Tour. The likes of Braylon Edwards, Darren McCarty, Jim Harbaugh, Spinball Rex, and now soon-to-be star Chris Platty on the golf tour.
I'm gonna be a star.
Dressed as his world-famous character.
I'm going to Hollywood, Mom.
I'm not going there, but yeah, that's him. We're the Woodward Heavyweights. We'll be right back.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
At work and at home. We're there with smarter security solutions. featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
We are the network for Detroit by Detroiters. Welcome to the Woodward Sports Network.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live on woodsports.com. I'm able to join my guy Spimo Rex.
What up, though?
Live again, guys, Monday, Friday, 5 to 7. We got the Pakistani Prince, Haram, Adil, Aziz, Chris, and this new...
Halal, not haram.
Halal. Yes. Hip, hip, halal.
Oh, my God.
God, bro, they're the 1, 2.
This episode's getting real canceled real fast.
We shouldn't read. Was that a comment? Or did you say it yourself?
I just said it myself.
Don't read that one. This episode's too wild already.
I said it a little bit. All right. I said Hellcats.
Oh, yeah, ain't that bad.
Yeah,
ain't too bad. We actually have some like actual topics we give a fuck to talk about today. Actually, obviously, we did give a fuck about the movie Idea. That's going to be brilliant. Make sure you guys line up for the premiere on that one. But Amon-Ra St. Brown expanding his route tree. Where's this coming from?
Do you have the tweet, Chris?
Yes, I do.
This is a quote from Antoine Randall L., also known as the wide receivers coach for the Detroit Lions.
Nice.
Also known as a fan of orcas and everything that they get into, all the debauchery that orcas get into.
Yep.
This guy, man. He's got orcas on the brain. So this is a quote from Antoine Randall L. He says, he can get in and out of cuts so easily, like he doesn't have to give all of the extra stuff because he can get out of it so fast. So I want him to just run a smooth route. Like you don't have to give an extra at the top of it. Just a pop, come out of it. And he's been doing it since OTAs, so that's been a growth for him. So no extra movement. Just get in the route and come out of it because he gets into the route so fast. And this is what they were saying is that standout wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown hopes to become more of a deep threat next season. So running some deeper routes rather than the cut over the middle. And cut over the middle like he's trying to do some deep posts, some inner third stuff rather than just being labeled as a guy that can't take the top off the defense. And, you know, with Jameson Williams missing the first 6 weeks of the season, it would definitely help to have him pick up some of the slack on some of those deep routes.
Do you love this idea?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
It just brings more versatility to his game. It has the defense that
Is it versatility or versatility?
Versatility, arca, you know.
Gotcha.
Tomato.
Halal, Habib.
Same kind of thing. But so it'll bring more versatility to his game. He'll go out there. The defense won't be able to crowd him on some up-close routes or jump, routes up close. He can hit some hook and goes, hitch and goes, whatever it is. And then it'll just keep the defense guessing more, which is always a good thing.
See, for me, I don't mind it, and like obviously it's gonna run its course, and we'll see what happens with it. But for me, with Amon-Ra St. Brown, I'm almost, they call me a boomer or whatever you want to think of the term, but why change something that's not broken? Why try to fix something that's not broken? The guy is doing really, really well at the routes he's running now, the route tree he has now. He's not the fastest guy. Like deep routes, I think of guys who got a little bit of speed, guys who got great release. I think Amon-Ra
He's got great release.
I don't know if he's got. I think he's got like sick ass route running. I don't know if his release is nasty like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when you think of the Amon-Ra St. Brown highlights, I don't think of any of him like those type of situations. Now, obviously, it's clear as day he hasn't been asked to run those types of routes. It seems as if they're just now adding him in. But why fix him that's not broken? Let him do what he's doing. Have Marvin Jones do that shit. Have somebody else do that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're still obviously going to use him to his strengths, which is the intermediate and short route games, catch and run, stuff like that. But this just gives you that extra oomph. It gives you that extra, like I said, you can hit the same 5-yard out 6 plays in a row that Amon-Ra's running. And then when the cornerback fucking bites on it, fake it and go upfield, over top to him. So it'll just create more plays, more things that we know Ben Johnson likes to do, which is set up these plays throughout the game. Give you looks,
That's fair.
Give you a look, and then play something off of that look because the defense will be focused on what they first got, and then you give them something over top. So we'll see, but I just think it creates more versatility in the offense, and more you can do with Amon-Ra St. Brown, his skill set.
And the only reason I'm beefing with it too is like, not that I don't know that he could execute it. Obviously, I mean I don't know that he can execute it, but also like those types of routes, they're tiring, bro. That they wear on you. And with Amon-Ra St. Brown, I want him in for all 3 downs or all 4, however many fucking plays we got to run until we score 6. I want Amon-Ra St. Brown in the game. He's just that special type of player. Like that's why I'm saying like don't fix what's not broken. Like let it be. I don't want to wear him out on routes that he's not specialized in. But I guess it doesn't hurt to try it, and we'll find out. I don't know, Brody. You have to keep on that one in practice. Actually, do you come to think of it? Did you see any of that type of stuff going on at OTAs at all?
Not really, but I think sort of along the lines of what Spenno was saying. I think he's not going to be their primary deep threat, but I think with Jamison Williams out the first 6 games, they're at least going to tease the defense. They're at least going to show it. So, because he's obviously their biggest threat on the team. We don't know what Antoine Green's going to be yet, so they're at least going to show that he might be a threat.
How did he look, by the way? Because we didn't really hear too much about Antoine Green out of camp, but obviously after being drafted, I'm kind of high on him. Did he look well at OTAs?
Yeah, he looked fine. I mean, Laporta and Gibbs got all the headlines, but Antoine Green looked good. He was with the second team the entire OTAs and minicamps.
That's good.
And there wasn't any one thing that I saw him do, spectacularly well, but he looked good out there. Like, he looks like an NFL player. He looks bigger than he actually is. So I think in a lot of the things I'm reading about him in college, the more I study up on him, I think he has that potential to be that deep threat. Kind of like a Marvin Jones Jr. Like, he to me is similar to Marvin Jones.
Yeah, I agree. That's why when I'm thinking like these deep routes, like we have guys suited for that specifically. You know what I'm saying? For that type of route tree, like Antoine Green.
Yeah,
obviously
I'm not
one.
saying just
Marvin Jones obviously one.
Just give him flies all day. Like, I'm not saying anything like that, but I think it opens up more for him to be able to build off of what he's already done.
Yeah. I mean, I'm more so kind of creating conversation, just thinking about it out loud. I'm not necessarily against it because we've yet to see whether it works or not. So I can't sit here and say, no, stop doing this. Like, it's not even happening now to have that type of attitude towards it. But
you make a good point, though. Like to me, he's such a security blanket for Jared Goff. You want him to just be great at what he does and be in that spot
because he's
at
truly
all times.
Great at it, man.
Great,
like, he's fucking phenomenal. Since his rookie year, this guy's been week 9 on from his rookie year. Been phenomenal.
Yeah.
Been a phenomenal security blanket for Goff. Even that one, which I guess kind of was a deep route. I don't know if it was meant to be that way, but against the Washington Commanders at home last year, the one where Amon-Ra, he kind of did. Maybe he is suited for deep routes, but he had that one catch over the 2 Washington defenders in the end zone.
Yeah.
I mean, that was nice. And that was a deep ran route.
You just got Amon-Ra St. Clown.
Maybe not so. What? What are you doing that about? What are you laughing at?
What?
You were giggling. Look at that way.
Yeah, you don't got headphones in, so you didn't get to hear the beds.
Oh, sorry. What was the bed?
Congratulations, you just got Amon-Ra St. Clown.
Oh, that's hard. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not too tripping about it. I guess we'll see what it is. Chris, you got anything on this one?
I mean, I'm with you, Easy. Like, stick to what your skill set is. But I don't think Ben Johnson would ever abandon that for the reasons you guys outlined. One, the fact that Goff is very much a system quarterback, and you put him in situations that he knows what to expect, and when he knows what to expect, he usually makes the right decision. So Ben Johnson's not going to stray too far from that. So I think that that's the key part. And then the other part is I do think that just generally, like, Amon-Ra is just adding another layer to his game. And if it doesn't work, then guess what? You'll go back to what's working, because what happened last year worked well. But defenses are now going to have another year of game plan on that. So it's good to sprinkle in more versatility, more versatility, however you want to put it. It's good to have more of that in the offense to keep these offenses guessing. Or
now
defenses.
what?
I agree. I think it. What?
No, I'm saying what you said.
Oh yeah, I agree. I think it's just kind of a. Is there an orca behind me? I think it's kind of like a safety net for if teams start, pressing him or jumping those kind of routes or playing him in kind of a box coverage.
Zones for the
because they know where he likes to get the ball. They know what type of routes he runs. So you can bust off one of those right in their mouths. Pause. And just be like, here you go. like, take this and a side of fries. And go down the field with it. If they're trying to press your close routes or jump your under routes, then you can take it over the top for them.
You want to know my real concern?
Jared Goff's arm.
Yeah.
Orcas.
Yeah, that too. Can Jared Goff make these throws? No, not so much that, but if I did want to be an asshole, that obviously wasn't his repertoire in Ben Johnson's offense for Amon-Ra to run these type of routes before the arrival of numero. How you say 12 in Spanish?
Doce.
Numero 12. I hope you're right on that one.
No, that is right.
Yeah,
that
can
is
confirm.
Right. Yeah, I took
Hendon
Spanish.
Hooker. Hendon Hooker throwing deep routes. And now they got. You counting Spanish right now?
It's Doce.
Doce.
Yeah.
Hendon Hooker throwing deep routes.
15.
You know why was not giving those routes before?
I mean, it's not like Hendon Hooker's going to be throwing those routes this year.
I don't know. Maybe they're just prepping them, getting them ready.
Yeah.
And when golf goes down, Hooker goes in. I'm being an asshole.
You are being an asshole.
I'm just being an asshole. I don't truly mean that. But
I think it's like a safety net for if teams are planning for what he's done and what he's excelled at so far, and they try to take some of that away by jumping stuff or playing different coverages, then you could be like, oh yeah, like I said, suck that, eat one of these and take it over the top.
Eat that.
Take that for data.
What's that from?
This is, I don't know,
David Fizdale, right?
Was
that
it?
was
Yeah,
the coach.
David Fizdale. Yeah. Take that for data.
Oh, after the post game?
Yeah. When he's in Memphis, I think.
I do remember that one. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm right on accident with the Hendon Hooker one, though, because you have 2 years, the same coach there. Randall L's been here since the beginning of Dan Campbell regime.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Johnson, I guess, hasn't been OC. He's only 1 year, so maybe I'll take a step back from that one. But I'm just being an asshole at the end of the day. What makes me less of an asshole, though, is when I smoke.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I get to take a nice puff of something. I prefer the North Coast Donuts, the Eclairs specifically by Hyman. That's my stuff. All readily available at a Dispo location near you. Stop by now and elevate your cannabis experience at Dispo. 10 locations and more coming. And specifically at Hazel Park on seriously note, we'll be there this Friday, June 23rd. Myself, Spinny, Braylon, Ryan Ermanni will be at the Dispo location. I don't have the address in front of me right now. I think I'm not even saying that. I don't want to get it wrong. The Hazel Park location is just easy to Google in Dispo, Hazel Park. We'll be there from 2 to 7. Stop by and elevate your cannabis experience with your local plug, Dispo. Woodward Heavyweights. We'll be right back.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
Big Boy Strawberry Fest has officially arrived, and we're here to show you the very best flavors of the season. Satisfy your sweet tooth with our deep-fried vanilla Oreos, strawberry hot fudge cake, and a slice of our classic strawberry pie. But that's not all. Cool off on a refreshing summer splash salad, or savor the flavors of our chicken Caesar wrap and strawberry bacon chicken wrap. And for breakfast lovers, don't miss out on our strawberry hotcakes or our mouth-watering red velvet waffle. Strawberry Fest is something for everyone. Celebrate the sweet season with us at Big Boy.
All of Detroit's sports teams live on Woodward. All of Detroit's sports coverage lives on Woodward Sports. Driving the best in Detroit sports coverage.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights live on sports.com. I'm your boy, Easy Jumbo. Got it from
What up,
got Chris and T. Brought on the 1s and 2s. I just read a comment in the Woodward Sports chat.
Which one?
My comment stream is still on when we're talking about the Orcas.
Oh, yeah.
And NPWMU, whatever his name is, said he dated a girl named Orca. Someone asked a human girl question mark.
Did you see what I said to that?
No, it was
Yeah, she was wet.
that's why I thought she did. She had the fatty on it. Either way, moving on. We've been happy during the show, laughing during the show. It's been a fun, positive, spirited show. But now, some reason, my guy Spinny put Adam Rank in the fucking prep sheet, and his record prediction for the Detroit Lions.
That's your boy.
He's not my fucking boy. He's very much so a boy, and less of a fucking man. Can't even fucking stand up and have a non-biased take. He's definitely the fucking ops. This guy's a fucking clown.
We should make a dramatic
This fucking Adam Rank guy.
reenactment of Orcas tearing
I'm
apart
casting
Adam
him
Rank.
as the fucking guy whose idea was to fucking do the whole fucking submarine.
Or the most hated guy is going to be the SeaWorld guy. So he should be the SeaWorld guy.
SeaWorld guy?
It's like kicking the tank and stabbing the
Yeah.
orca with the cattle prod.
Even if we can't get him to play the role, we're going to name that guy Adam Rank.
Yeah.
Or Adam Stank. Just avoid, like, would you say it was libel?
Yeah.
You're the definition down there, Pack.
Radamank.
Radam Rank.
Radamank.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Radamank. We'll just make him fucking stinky. He's going to have a fat wife. Nothing against anybody that has fat wives. I apologize. But like a fat whore wife, like one you don't like.
Nothing against anybody who's got fat whore wife.
For sure. But she's also stinky.
Yeah.
So like he hates his life so much that
He takes it out on the orcas.
Takes it out on the fucking orcas.
Yeah.
And he causes the fucking new world order of orcas. Oh man. It's all Radham Inc.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's gonna
piece
happen.
of shit.
First scene, he gets picked on by the SeaWorld team.
Yeah, he gets bullied by the rest of his SeaWorld employees.
Yeah.
So he goes and takes it out on the orca.
They throw like shit and piss on him.
Yeah.
Someone
Too
shits,
far.
And then the orca eats him on the way out.
someone shits in the gift shop and he has to clean it up. That's open.
Yeah, I'm sick of this.
We're out of a mop, buddy.
He
Sorry,
gets
you're gonna
jumped
have to
by
use your
PETA.
hands.
He comes out of the park, gets jumped by PETA.
Seriously, this guy's a fucking like. The Lions fans, we roll strong.
Yes, roll deep.
I know we roll deep because like since the arrival of the new look Lions, the brand new Lions on all national outlets, it's been Detroit Lions, Detroit Lions, Detroit Lions, Detroit Lions. It's never been that in my entire life. And guess what? We've had Barry Sanders play for this franchise. We had Calvin Johnson play for this franchise. You can say what you want about Matthew Stafford, talented, but him combined with Calvin was nasty.
We had Chris Durham play for this franchise.
We've had Corey Schlesinger play for this franchise.
I mean,
we had Theo Reddick.
Yeah.
Titus Young played for this franchise.
He sure did. He sure did.
But no, seriously, in the midst of like having like a Calvin Johnson, like a megastar, Megatron, didn't get as much coverage as the Detroit Lions are getting now. They're all over everywhere. And today's media, they play the clickbait game. We play the clickbait game sometimes. But this guy to still have a job, I feel like it's partly because of shit like this. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Adam Rank has the Detroit Lions. You the graphic for this one?
Yeah,
I sent it in
it's
Slack.
simple.
His Detroit Lions going 9-8 this year. Now,
He looks like he cleans up poop at SeaWorld.
you could have the Detroit Lions going 9-8, whatever. I don't want to kill him too hard, but it's just the breakdown of it was complete fucking nothingness on the NFL Network. When he said it, he's like, yeah, I just can't see him winning double digits.
Yeah.
And not in an analytical way, in an asshole way.
I just can't see it.
And in a true Adam Rank way. And
He
by
only
the
has him
way,
winning 2 away games.
he only win 2 away games?
Yeah.
Yeah. These guys losing to the Falcons. No, we mean the Falcons. Guys losing to Green Bay. Guys losing to the Ravens. You got the Detroit Lions losing to the Chargers, which that's okay.
He has him losing
The
at home
Bears.
to the Bears and then beating the Bears on the road.
And only because he wanted to put the Bears beating them first.
Yeah.
And then, came to sense a little bit later, but too late because he still looks fucking stupid. He has the Saints beat him, which I guess I don't hate that.
That's not crazy. Yeah.
That's not too crazy. I don't like the Vikings beating us. It's fair with the Cowboys. But
splitting the division is kind of
That's crazy.
Yeah.
that part's crazy. Well, and okay, like actually now I'm looking at this though, outside of maybe the Packers and Vikings and Bears. Oh my. Those are teams, like those would be considered upsets, I'd assume, in this situation. The Detroit Lions are healthy, going to those matchups. But, like, it wouldn't be as bad if you'd have the Bears going fucking 12-5.
Yeah.
Or the fuck you had them going.
Did he really?
Like, what a fucking clown this guy is.
Dude, look.
I'm sick of it.
Can you zoom out on Easy Shot for a second?
On the truck?
Yeah.
You impressed?
No.
It's an orca in disguise.
Can you zoom out on Easy?
Yeah.
Make sure you get the whole truck in there. How small do you think that guy's dick is? Like,
Dude, why would you say that? Well, I'm on the phone,
Yeah.
bro. What the
Not
fuck?
you, not you.
And while he looks like a child.
The
All
owner- the owner-
right, now say it. Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
The owner of that truck. Whoever owns that ridiculous
fuck, bro?
that ridiculous fucking truck.
Dude, put the camera on me. Yeah, put the camera on you. Zoom out. How small do you think that guy's dick is?
And make him look 4
No, the
foot
owner of
two.
this fucking ridiculous truck, bro. Lifted headlamps. Like, come on, man.
Better be careful. That could be. That's definitely that guy's truck.
Think so?
100. Look at him.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah,
I think
that's
he's
that
got
guy's
Oakley's
truck.
on too.
Yeah, definitely his truck.
But yeah, Adam Rank. Talk about small dick. Adam Rank is
Talking about small dick.
Talk
Adam
about
Rank.
small dick. Let's get back to Adam Rank. I think him splitting the division that's something that's just stupid. That is something that's just stupid to me. Like, how can you look at the division, the landscape, what the Lions have in this NFC North and be like, yeah, they'll win half of the games against these teams? What?
This is gonna be a clip now.
How small?
Now I'm gonna have to post a dick pic on Twitter.
I mean, do what you gotta do, man. Adam's been telling us to do that since fucking day one.
Yeah, because you want to get. You think how many followers do you think I'd lose?
If you posted a dick pic,
He had gain followers or
he'd
lose
gain
followers?
followers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like out of respect?
Yeah.
That guy's
I've
fucking...
seen it. It's pretty good.
Show it off.
I'll
I'll be
retweet.
proud.
Hey, can you guys retweet this for me?
I'll quote it. Give my boy a follow.
Remember when Stick posted?
Oh my god, bro, that was wild. Are we allowed to talk about that?
Yeah, bro. The Antonio Brown fucking full schlong. Stick sent in one of our group chats for work, and Fletch was like, "Come on, bro." At least do like a dick pic warning.
Yeah, there's nothing.
It was when Antonio Brown was showing his dick off to everybody.
Fucking Stick just posted a long fucking schlong in the chat randomly. No context.
No
by the way. He's
context. He just posted the link. Didn't say anything.
It's like, what? It's for an article.
Yeah.
What are you writing?
Oh man, that was good stuff.
Oh, good times.
Very good times.
Good
Very
times.
Good times.
Fuck Adam Rank. Fuck Adam Rank as a record label in a motherfucking crew.
Adam Rank probably drives a truck like that.
That's definitely an Adam Rank truck.
Yeah.
If you want to be down with Adam Rank, fuck you too. NFL Network, I won't say that because maybe you guys employ me later in life. But Adam Rank's a bitch. Just man up, bro. Admit.
What would you do if you like were stumbling out of a
I
bar?
would clown him.
Stumbling
Oh, if I
out
was
of
drunk?
a bar at like 2 a.m. and you just see Adam Rank.
I'd rape him. I'd fucking emasculate that man. So he just has to live with that for the rest of his fucking life. Piece of shit. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
We are not making it past this episode, boys.
Yeah, this might be the last time.
I'd drop him off in a pool full of orcas and have him take turns blanking them.
That's fair. That's fair.
Way to clean it up, Easy.
And I'd film it.
Hold the NFL Network hostage like Mariah did the Pelicans.
No,
I've got videos on my trap phone of Adam Rank fucking an orca.
Oh.
He spit in his mouth last week when we fucked.
Adam Rank's in the pool like,
I mean, this show has gone off the rails.
what
for
would you
sure.
do if you ran into Adam Rank stumbling out of a bar?
I wouldn't do what you first said. I'll say that right now. I'd call him a bitch.
Spit on his bald head.
I'd slap him.
Would you? Yeah,
Yeah.
you would. For sure would. I'd trip him for sure.
How
many times
Honest to God,
they
yeah, I'd
gotta
probably
be
trip him.
dead
I'd clown him. I'd spit on him. I'd call Broder up and say, hey, I'm gonna react. Ring, ring, ring. Broder, answer the phone.
I can't believe you said that shit, bro.
Hello?
Hey, Broder, you played baseball, right?
Yeah, Easy, I did.
You were a pitcher, right?
Yes, I was.
I have this theory that pitchers like punch like really, really hard.
So hard.
Can you come rape Adam Rank?
Hang up. I'm staying so far away from this one. I'm in a glass case of emotion right now.
Glass case. No, but seriously, you come fucking punch this guy? I'm tied up. I just got done with a couple rounds. I'm done.
Suck balls as always. How do you not?
Suck balls as always. How do you not? Oh my God.
That's what I'd do. Chris, what would you do? We got 3 more minutes of this, or we just go to break.
Nothing that you have said. I would just slap him and call him a bitch.
Because you're into that.
No, because
That's
he
fine.
sucks and he has
It
terrible
works for me.
NFL takes.
Hey, Adam Rank, you might need to work out. Get your cardio up, bro. You see the heavies, you best get to running.
Yeah. Get into Planet Fitness. For $10 a month, membership starting, you can get the black card for $24.99 a month and get the use of all amenities. High school students, you shouldn't be listening to this show, but ages 14 to 19 can get it for free until August 31st. And you can get a piece of $200,000 that Planet Fitness is giving away. You just got to film a TikTok video, post it, tag Planet Fitness, use a couple hashtags.
Follow me on TikTok.
Make sure make sure you go to their website to check out more, planetfitness.com, where you can also sign up. It's Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
The only sports network in Detroit that starts with a W. You know, because we win. Woodward Sports, Detroit's winning sports network.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1. What's your why? More epic energy? Better sleep? Blow off steam? Step 2. Join Planet Fitness for just $10 a month and get moving in our clean and spacious clubs. Step 3. Bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for just $10 a month.
Join today at any of the 50-plus Detroit area locations.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
What up, though? Welcome back.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I thought you were Adam Ray. No, go ahead. No, please.
That's all you did. Welcome back to Woodward Slides. Welcome back to Woodward Slides. I'm your boy Easy Door. My guy Spin More Rex. We got Chris in the TD booth. Broder on the 1s and 2s. Hit the like button if you guys haven't already. Please leave us a 5-star review on all podcast platforms. We need it. We just got ourselves canceled today, and we will maybe doing this from the basement soon. I don't know what's going on anymore.
What do you mean we, bro?
What? Come on, bro. We're a team.
This isn't a French podcast.
This next segment is a creation of yours. I'd like to explain to us and the rest of the audience.
So I wanted to go through all the important fantasy positions. So wide receiver, all the important positions. You know, cowgirl, reverse cowgirl, doggy, the jackhammer. So you're looking at wide receiver, running back, tight end, and quarterback. And I want you to list your top 2 from each position in the NFC North. Because it'd be too easy to just do one. Wide receiver, obviously, is Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
But your top 2, the 2 guys that you would want the most out of the NFC North in each of these positions. First things first, wide receiver.
Wide receiver, so top 2 in the NFC North.
Yes.
Oh, it's easy. Amon-Ra St. Brown and Justin Jefferson.
Baby.
Right?
Yeah. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Justin Jefferson. You don't think Christian Watson could sneak in there, get more touchdowns, more volume? Amon-Ra's a catch machine, though. His number 1's obviously Justin Jefferson.
Possibly. But no. No.
Yeah.
For sake of conversation, yeah, Christian Watson probably will be there someday. Although I love Amon-Ra St. Brown, I do think Christian Watson has shown some flashes of being like that special caliber of athlete. And I said ever since his combine numbers came out, they were ridiculous. I mean, they're kind of close to like a light-skinned Calvin Johnson. It was insane. So I think Christian Watson maybe be there one day, but as of now, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown and Justin Jefferson. How about DJ Moore? You're kind of
DJ Moore could be in there.
Who's it for you?
I mean, I think it's Amon-Ra St. Brown and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
DJ Moore could be in there, though. He would probably be next up. He'd be a guy that you look at. Obviously, he does a lot when he's over the top. He catches a lot of deep balls, can get a lot of touchdowns. I could see that for sure. But as of right now, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown and Justin Jefferson.
Broder? Top 2 wide receivers in the NFC North.
What was that? Fantasy-wise.
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 Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That changes.
That's why I said NFC North fantasy. Not like...
Sorry.
Not the wet dreams you have about the NFC North, like fantasy-wise.
Yeah, I think I'll keep my answer.
Yeah.
I think Christian Watson could sneak in there, but I'll keep my answer for now just because Jordan Love is the quarterback over there.
It's got to be Amon-Ra and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
I'm really close. And since we're talking fantasy, if not for that 7-game suspension, I'd have to think really hard about J-Mo over DJ Moore. Like, I definitely have J-Mo over Christian Watson.
I don't hate it.
Okay, hold on, because I think it's across the board, those 2.
Yeah.
3 and 4 is a lot more fun conversation to have here.
Yeah. I would say DJ Moore and Christian Watson.
Yeah. Maybe that's across the board, too.
Yeah, that would be
because I'm with you. With J-Mo? Or no, because it's 7 games?
Yes, he's missing.
Let's pretend that 7 games isn't a thing.
Yeah, I'd put J-Mo over Christian Watson probably.
So, like, as 3?
As 4.
As 4?
Yeah.
And then a 3 is DJ Moore?
DJ Moore's 3.
Yeah.
Broder?
Yeah, I'm going DJ Moore, J-Mo. But if J-Mo's not playing, Christian Watson's my number 4.
Yeah. You had like your first fantasy experience in Wisconsin, but like fantasy football, the year before. Do you have a take on this one?
I mean, it's whatever. It's the room. I think that's the obvious one. 1 and 2, Justin and Amon-Ra, just the consistency of Amon-Ra, and then 3 and 4, DJ Moore again, another number one, and then probably J-Mo, because J-Mo has the most explosiveness if he were to play all season, but because he's not, I'll go with the other number one. It's that simple. Fantasy is all about opportunity, and no matter what you think of these quarterbacks, those are all 4 of the number one receivers on their team. So it's kind of easy to make that bet on those 4 guys.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Running backs. We're the top 2 fantasy running backs in the NFC North.
I'm gonna pass this one to Broder first. I got a thing on this one for a minute.
I'm going Aaron Jones, and I'm going Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm going with Gibbs. I think he can do so much in the passing game and the run game.
Yeah.
Of course, he's a rookie, so it's kind of
No, you're fine.
I'm fishing in a big ocean with the orcas, but dude, I think the potential is there. David Montgomery's worth considering too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to be our lead running back. I don't know.
Not if he has FanDuel.
Yeah, right.
Not if he has FanDuel.
Why?
You didn't see what I sent? Chris, can you put that up real fast? FanDuel did, you know how they're doing tiers?
Yeah.
They did quarterback tier, wide receiver tier.
Here's
They did running back 1 tiers. And Jahmyr Gibbs is on there and not David Montgomery.
Jahmyr Gibbs is on there and who's not on there?
David Montgomery is not. So they're looking at Jahmyr Gibbs as the Lions RB1.
Wow.
And he's in tier 5.
Anybody?
Tier 4, I'm sorry.
Where's Khalil Herbert?
He's not on there either. Deontay Foreman is in tier 5.
Deontay Foreman's on there, tier 5? Huh.
Jahmyr Gibbs is in the same tier as Javonte Williams, J.K. Dobbins, Joe Mixon, DeAndre Swift, Miles Sanders, and David Pierce.
I don't hate you for having J-Mo or Jahmyr Gibbs. I think he's just for the fact that he's receiving the football as well as like running it.
Mm-hmm.
That makes him a really, really viable fantasy option. That's like one of the fantasy running backs you want the most.
Yeah.
DeAndre Swift last year was a hot commodity just because of that very reason. So yeah, I mean, I'll have Jahmyr Gibbs in there. I was trying to think of like the rest of the division, but Aaron Jones is him. So
yeah,
I think I'm gonna follow suit with that one.
Would you even think of anybody on the Vikings or the Bears?
Yeah.
I mean Madison.
Like Alexander Madison's number 2 for me.
Yeah.
Think so?
And to be honest with you, because he's in the conversation. Like if I'm doing like a fantasy rankings right now, like for running backs, Deontay Foreman's like a sleeper for me.
Mm-hmm.
Although Khalil Herbert's there, but we as Detroit Lions fans, we witnessed what he's capable of. He fucked us up. And the Bears they're what the 4th or if not the 2nd I think best team in rushing stats last year. Part of it obviously Justin Fields because he can't throw.
Part of it, yeah, all of it.
Yeah, basically the entire.
You're right.
Part of it.
But Darnell Wright is there on the right side of the line now too. So I mean, yeah, I think he'd be like a touchdown vulture a little bit too. He's a little bit of a bruiser.
I'm gonna go with Alexander Madison and Aaron Jones.
Wow.
I think Madison's, his role is now solidified, and when he got touches, when Dalvin Cook would be out the past couple of years, he balled. He made a lot of plays, and he can catch the ball in the backfield too. So I'm gonna go with those 2 as my top 2. I think they're pretty solid, both of them.
All right.
Next up, we got quarterbacks. Top 2 fantasy quarterbacks in this division.
Number 1 is Justin Fields.
Yes, by far.
Number
MVP
2,
vote getter.
Yeah,
Hendon
Justin
Hooker. No, I'm playing. Number 2, Jared Goff. Right?
Yeah.
How Kirk Cousins do last year?
Pretty well.
Better than Goff?
Cousins always puts up good fantasy numbers.
Yeah. He's always losing.
Yeah.
He's fighting to come
So
back.
he chucks that ball.
I think the Lions too, like them drafting Laporta and Gibbs. Although Gibbs is like he's versatile in the passing game. I think kind of points to them maybe running the ball or at least being like those tighter formations a lot more this year.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of like you saw that last year too when we went over the whatever article from I forgot who wrote it. I apologize. Tim Yin, I want to think it was or when, where it's the same fucking 12-man formation and you either run the football or they're breaking out into like a 5-man spread.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go Cousins. Am I crazy for that?
Over Goff?
Yeah.
I mean, not really. I think the Lions are going to run the ball more than the Vikings. So.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at the acquisitions for the offense. They feel like running acquisitions, like a tight end, 2 running backs, literally. You know what I'm saying? Which I think the one is for sure an upgrade. You're talking about David Montgomery.
And you're looking at the Vikings edition was Addison.
Yeah.
So you pair that with Justin Jefferson, and I like KJ Osborne.
Yeah.
And TJ Hawkinson, like they're gonna want to throw the ball a lot.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
Oh yeah, the Addison. I even fucking yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, good point. Who's yours?
Fields is number one.
Yeah, without
for
doubt.
sure.
He's the number one fantasy option in the division, right?
Yeah.
Or Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson's probably number one in the division, but Fields is probably the number two fantasy option in the division. But yeah, I think it's Fields and Goff, because I still think Goff is going to have a great year and go out there and make a lot of plays. But I don't know. It'll be close between him and Kirk Cousins, because I could see Cousins throwing the ball a lot more.
All right.
And then tight ends. Who are your top two fantasy tight ends?
You and Adam, baby. I'm playing.
I got cake.
I'm electric. Top two tight ends. How did Cole Kmet? There was a lot of hype around him last year. Did he finish well?
He's solid.
I mean, obviously number one's TJ.
Yeah.
Who else in the division now? Vikings got TJ.
Mm-hmm.
They still have Irv Smith, or is he officially free agent now?
I think he's a free agent.
I did like Irv Smith when healthy.
Packers still got Tunyon.
Detroit Lions got, I think Tunyon's a free agent too, but they did draft Luke Musgrave or Grove.
Their starting tight end is Luke Musgrave.
I'm just not a big fan of rookie tight ends.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys, it's well documented. I don't have to speak too. I don't have to expand on that one too hard, but fuck it, I'll go Laporta. Is that a homer pick?
Fuck yeah, no, that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Detroit Lions 12 touchdowns out of their tight ends last year. It's a franchise record. I can't expect Laporta won't be given looks, and maybe he's a touchdown vulture. We've seen that happen here in Detroit too with Joseph Fourier.
Yeah.
That's yours?
Yeah. It's Kmet and Hawk and Kmet.
Hawk and Kmet?
Yeah.
No Laporta?
No Laporta. Not yet. He'll be close.
You're probably right.
I think he'll score touchdowns. So he'll be a red zone threat. But Kmet is good, man, and he's gonna be. They're gonna throw the ball more. He's gonna check down to him more, and then Hawkinson's number one for sure. Broder, do you?
No, I agree with you. It's Kmet and it's Hawkinson.
Yeah.
On top of that, they're the primary and main tight ends on their teams. Like, I really like Laporta and Musgrave could end up being the best of that group, but they got busy tight end rooms and they're rookies, like you said. So we just don't know.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't know how much Laporta will be on the field because of if they trust him in the blocking scheme early in the season. I think we're going to see a lot of Brock
it's a complicated
Wright.
one.
Going to see a lot of Brock Wright early in the season because he already knows the scheme. He already knows the blocking assignments. But as the year goes on, you'll get more and more Laporta for sure.
Rushdenberg says Zylstra.
Zylstra? I wouldn't bet on that.
No, I wouldn't. I think he's trolling. He's trolling Tad there.
Who do you think's the
best defense?
Worst tight end out of the Lions?
The worst tight end on the Lions?
Yeah. Like out of the four.
Like who's the four?
Brock Wright, James Mitchell, Zylstra, and Laporta.
Fuck. Brock Wright.
Really?
Yeah.
You'd rather have Zylstra than Brock Wright?
Probably Zylstra.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Because I think Brock Wright's a better run blocker.
Do you think Mitchell's number two?
No. I think Laporta's number two.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Already?
Yeah, I got faith in him. I don't know, something about the kid.
Something about that kid.
Something about the kid. He's Italian.
He's Italian.
He's Italian. You speak the third best Italian. I don't speak Italian. That's what I said.
One for fantasy and one for conversation. Best defense in the NFC North.
Lions and Lions.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think they're going to have the most. They all play tough schedules. Obviously, we all play like the same teams.
Yeah.
So they all play tough schedules, but I think the Lions will force the most turnovers and have the most sacks.
I think fantasy-wise, definitely Detroit Lions. You got a high-powered offense. We expect to at least put up a lot of points with other teams going to try to do the same, which you expect a lot of passing situations, leaving more sacks and interceptions to be had. And I guess the Packers would be the only other conversation for, like, better defense. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Enough fantasy segments, though. It drained us. Damn, I thought we'd get some love on that one.
Tell us about Swiss.
I'll tell you about Swiss Insurance, the number one place to go for your personal and business protection. Call Mark over at Swiss Insurance or email him at mark@swissins.com. Again, that's mark@swissins.com. It's Woodward Heavyweights. We'll be right back.
I'd love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
The sports marketing agency would not be who we are without great community partners like Higuera Health and Carol Zaniga.
It's an awesome opportunity to partner with your organization. Higuera Health is a comprehensive behavioral health organization. We serve children through older adults with mental health, substance use, and developmental disabilities across Western Wayne counties, and really excited to now be in downriver communities as well. Give us a call at 734-458-4601.
We are the network for Detroit by Detroiters. Welcome to the Woodward Sports Network.
Your childhood may be over, but playtime is not. Outdoor Equipment Company is your source for outdoor power equipment, sales, service, and parts. Carrying top brands such as Bad Boy, LS Tractor, Steel, and more. Servicing the Great Lakes region with locations in Metro Detroit and Greater Lansing. For more information, visit us at OutdoorEquipCo.com. Outdoor Equipment Co., your power equipment playground.
What up, though? Welcome back to the World of Heavyweights live on WoodWardSports.com. I'm your boy Easy Joe, my guy Spinmo Rex.
What up, though?
Young Chris in the TD booth. Broder on the ones and twos. Now, we did a segment last about the fantasy options for the for the NFC North. What if you're doing like a all NFC North team? Like how would you stack it? Like who's the quarterback? Who's your running back? 2 receivers, 1 tight end.
Okay, so I'd go Fields.
So you're saying Fields better than Jared Goff?
In fantasy, yeah.
No. I'm talking about like you're going to war. You're building this team to win games.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant fantasy.
No, fuck fantasy.
Okay. So just straight up,
like you're building an all NFC North team.
All right, Lions offensive line.
Okay. I'm writing this down. Hold on.
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff QB?
Yeah. No, Jared Goff tailback.
Woodward Sports Jet. Let me know who you guys got as your QB. I want you guys to play along with this one too.
Lions offensive line, Jared Goff, Justin Jefferson. Oh, just 2 wide receivers, or do I get 3?
How many? 3?
3.
I'll give you 3.
Justin Jefferson, Christian Watson, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Okay. No DJ Moore.
No DJ Moore.
Why is that?
I just think Christian Watson's going to be better. Eventually, he's bigger. You put him opposite Justin Jefferson, that'd be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, I like Christian Watson a lot. I've been really high on him.
Tight end, Cole Kmet.
Really?
Yeah.
Over Hawk?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? How?
I think he's better. I think he's
how?
Like, because he hasn't had a quarterback to throw him the ball.
Hawk is better.
That's your opinion. I
All
think
right.
Kmet's better. Okay, so that's a running back, 3 receivers, tight end, and now I need defense or just
running back 3. Yeah, we need a running back. Yep, and defense.
Lions defense.
Actually, fuck it. Let's do position groups defense.
Okay, Lions secondary.
All right.
Lions defensive line.
Yeah. Who? Oh, Packers got going.
Yeah.
And
the
Bears linebackers. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Bears linebackers for sure.
Running back.
I already said running back. Did I?
No.
Did I not?
No.
Oh, Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones?
Yeah.
You want to play, brother?
Yeah, I'll play.
Who's your quarterback?
We got Goff.
Jared Goff?
Yep, we got Justin Jefferson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Jamison Williams.
Okay.
Ooh.
We got running backs. We got Jahmyr Gibbs and Aaron Jones. Lions offensive line. Bears defensive line.
Bears defensive
No,
line?
Bears. I'm sorry, Packers.
Okay.
Packers. Definitely not the Bears defensive line. Although I do love their draft. We were here on draft night. They got Javon Dexter.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they might be sneaky good, but I'm not giving that giving them that. I take the Lions over the Bears D, but Packers defensive line, Bears linebackers, and that Lions secondary.
Yeah. Lions secondary is a lock.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Yeah.
One close, maybe the Packers. Chris, you want to play?
I mean, my answers would probably be almost identical to Broder's.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I think the only thing I would swap out is who'd you have as your running backs?
I had Jameer and Aaron Jones.
I would swap Gibbs with Montgomery. I would swap Gibbs with Montgomery.
Okay.
I love that.
I thought about this in the car on the way here because I thought that's what that was.
Yeah.
My quarterback, I really like as much shit as I've been talking. I found myself kind of like
Justin Fields.
I was thinking about it, and I got mad at myself too because like fucking I spent so much time shitting on this guy.
I wouldn't be mad if you said it.
But the Lions do have a great offensive line.
Yeah.
And I'm just like an all NFC North team, so I could put like whatever else I want around him. Am I a piece of shit if I say Justin Fields?
No.
Am I a hater if I say Justin Fields?
No.
All right. Justin Fields. Lions offensive line. Whoops. No, I did not. What do you say? Running backs give me Aaron Jones and Jameer Gibbs.
Yeah.
Receivers, Justin Jefferson, Christian Watson, and J-Mo.
No Amon-Ra St. Brown?
I feel fucking like I feel dirty right now.
That is dirty.
I feel dirty right now.
I hate you.
Do you?
You fucking scumbag.
You piece of
You
shit.
Adam Rank motherfucker.
Who was your tight end, brother? Hawk, right?
You didn't say
Oh,
tight
no,
end.
yeah. Cole
I
Kmet?
didn't say tight end, did I?
No.
No.
I'm going Cole Kmet.
I'm going Hawkinson. You guys are on crack cocaine. Hawkinson's been top 5 for like since he's been in the league, kind of.
It's not that hard.
Top 10. Hawkinson's my tight end. Defensive line. Packers. Linebackers, Bears, secondary, Lions. I want to do a poll in the Woodward Sports chat, but I already know I'm losing it.
Yeah, because you didn't take Goff.
Because I didn't take off. And I didn't take Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah, that's true. But you took J-Mo.
I did take J-Mo.
You take J-Mo over Amon-Ra St. Brown?
Well, this
With
is what I'm
Christian
thinking.
Watson?
So, my two outside guys is JJ and Watson.
Yeah.
Just fucking doing whatever they want to do.
And then J-Mo in the slot.
Yeah, that's
That'd be
fucking nasty. Come on.
Electric.
Although I probably should. They're like I probably should take Amon-Ra over.
Yeah, especially you don't
Watson.
trust Justin Fields' arm. So why would you put 3 deep threats out there for him?
All right, yeah, give me Amon-Ra St. Brown
Nope,
over.
you already said it.
All right, fuck. All right, I'll run as a poll. I know I'm gonna lose it, but it is what it is, my boys. Bullshit. Why I do this poll?
Bullshit. Adam Rank, orcas, penis. You want to do buy or sell?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it.
All right. Buy or sell. We'll start with you, Broder.
Uh-oh.
Buy or sell. Amon-Ra St. Brown will finish with 1,300 plus receiving yards this season.
Buy. I think he's going to be in the 14 to 1,600 range.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to get close to 100 yards a game.
Okay. I like it. Chris?
What was the number? 1,300?
1,300 receiving yards for Amon-Ra this year.
That's tough because, like, I really see the 12 to 1,300 range. So if 1,300 is my high end, then I'm going to have to sell. I think 1,300 is doable, but right in that range, probably 1,200. It's hard, man. The Lions have so many offensive weapons. Like, it's hard.
Easy?
What's the question?
1,300 plus receiving yards for Amon-Ra this year.
Buy. Buy.
I'm buying as well. We bought on all of his overs last year, and they all hit, so keep doing that. Next up, Hutchinson will finish top 5 in the NFC in sacks this year.
Yeah, I'll buy. Why not? NFC, you got Joey Bosa, Micah Parsons, Nick Bosa, Micah Parsons,
Hassan
Reddick, Brian Burns. So, I mean, Hutch could easily be 5. Broder?
Buy.
Bye.
Chris?
He is going to be top 2 and not 2.
Wow. I don't think you know what Micah Parsons is, bud.
Or
I
Nick
do.
Bosa.
What did Micah Parsons get last year?
A lot.
Yeah.
Like how much? Because I think that 13.5 that Aiden Hutchinson's at, I think he's gonna go way over that.
You said what?
I think he's going to go quite a bit over that 13.5.
How many do you think he gets?
I think he gets 15.
I'll put you this way: his rookie year had 13 sacks. Last year, Michael Parsons had 13.5.
Yeah.
She's on pace for 14.
Yeah. I could. I think not Goff.
Hutch will have more?
I think Hutch is going to have more. I think he's going to have 14.5 or 15. I think he's going to have a monster year.
Yeah,
you know who the Niners also just put next to Bosa too? A man from the Eagles.
Yeah.
Hargrave.
Yeah. So Bosa had 18.5 last year.
Jesus Christ.
Hassan Reddick had 16.
He'll be top 2.
Who's next? Parsons with 13.5. J.J. Watt. What? No way. J.J. Watt had 12.5 sacks last year?
Probably looking at T.J. Watt.
No, J.J. Watt, Arizona.
Wasn't he hurt?
12 sacks last year?
Is ESPN tripping? There's no way.
Played 12.
Didn't he retire?
He retired, but he still played.
This is 12.5 for J.J. Watt, Arizona.
Yeah, 12.5 sacks for J.J. Watt last year.
Damn, dude. What a fucking monster.
Still got it. Dude's a beast.
Yeah, Brian Burns had 12.5. And then Deron Payne with 11.5. So I'm buying it for sure. Buy. I think it'll be top 3.
So he'll be third then.
I think it'll be third.
Over Hassan Reddick?
Over Hassan Reddick.
Who has Jalen Carter and what's his name in the middle?
Jordan Davis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
I think my defensive rookie of the year sleeper is going to steal sacks from Hassan Reddick.
Jalen?
Huh?
Jalen?
No.
Who?
Nolan Smith.
Nolan Smith?
Yeah. He's going to get single covered all year.
That's fair.
All year.
That's fair.
All right, next up. Jahmyr Gibbs will be RB1 for the Lions. Buy or sell?
Buy. I hate RB1 conversations that aren't like the Derrick Henrys or like the elites because like it's a split backfield. There's not a true RB1 in this scenario. I don't believe there will be. I think it's going to be truly split. But I don't know, bro, because as much as like DeAndre Swift is more talented than Jamal Williams, even when healthy, Jamal Williams started a lot of those games.
Yeah.
It's a weird. No, you know, I'll say so, but not because he's not good enough, but because I think they'll start the game with a more bruising style with David Montgomery to open up passing situations and everything else for Jahmyr Gibbs. So I'm gonna sell.
Broder?
Yeah, I'm gonna sell too. Not that he's much worse or better, or David Montgomery is that much better. I just think David Montgomery is going to be more of a prototypical running back, more of that number 1. Whatever RB1 actually means, I mean, he just starts the game, he gets the first play. I think they're both going to be used a lot together. Jahmyr Gibbs is going to play on the outside a little bit. I'm going sell.
Chris?
This is tough because I think I'm betting on Montgomery to be the better back, but I think that Gibbs will have more opportunity for stats and impact. So I'm really kind of torn on this one, but I'll go with Montgomery because I'll go with the proven product at the NFL level. And again, the guy breaks tackles, and then you give him the greatest line.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You're just setting him up for success. So I think he's gonna be the one.
Buy. I think Jahmyr
Wow.
Gibbs will have more all-purpose yards than David Montgomery next year. I think David Montgomery might have more
I could see
touchdowns
it.
for sure, but Gibbs will have more all-purpose yards. He'll go out there, he'll make plays. He's explosive. He's electric.
I'm electric.
So I think he's going to be the one that gets more usage and has more all-purpose yards, which means you're RB1 in my mind.
Okay.
Well, let me tell you guys about Lady Jane's, because you can walk into Lady Jane's for an award-winning haircut experience and automatically enter for your chance to win not 1 but 2 vehicles of your choice, courtesy of Les Stanford Buick GMC of Ferndale. That's right, 2 cars, 1 for you and 1 for your wife, girlfriend, or best bud. Lady Jane's open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
Since the dawn of moving people, Chevrolet has led the way. The world of transportation is changing. At Feldman Chevrolet, we are leading the charge forward. With every electric vehicle, every mile traveled, one Feldman at a time. The company that puts more Chevys on Michigan roads is now the #1 name for Chevy electric vehicles.
You have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper, Tweet us, us. Hop on the YouTube chat. Slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
What up, though? Welcome back to WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy, Easy Joe, my guy, Spin Mo Rack.
What up, though?
Young Chris from TV Bro down the 1s and 2s. Shout, thank you for joining us. Thank you for helping out with us. Hit a like button if you guys haven't already. It means the world, especially today's show. If you guys caught what all went down earlier. 5-star, podcast platforms. Without further ado, we have breaking news, reported news, and it's coming out of Bleacher Report from Paul Kasabian. And it says NBA Draft 2023 rumors. Cam Whitmore could slide toward number 10 despite Pistons links. Now, there's not any true Pistons links other than the fact that many NBA draft analysts have Villanova forward Cam Whitmore laying to number 5 for the Detroit Pistons, but there's reportedly, he might slide to 10. And I want to bring it up because not only obviously a lot of draft analysts have him going number 5 to the Pistons, but there's also been other rumors with the Pistons at 10, and it's to trade the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah.
Does that change the tone of that for you? Does that make more sense to you trading back from 5 to 10 if Cam's
You
Whitmore
weren't trading
sliding
back from 5 to 10.
You were just trading
5.
for 10.
You were keeping 5?
Yeah, trading bogey and 31.
I saw it both ways.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
No.
I just saw bogey.
Dallas wouldn't want to go.
Yeah.
Dallas is only trading that pick to get more win now players because of Luka and Kyrie. Like, they're not going to move up in the draft. They're not building through the draft.
See, I thought they're doing it to get some rookie contracts because of their nasty situation.
No, they want bogey.
They're dumping.
No,
they want bogey.
Yeah.
They want
bogey.
winners right now.
That's
they
what
want
you want
players
around
that are winning.
Luka, not fucking Kyrie Irving. Is he going back there, by the way? Is there any rumors or speculation of what he's doing?
No idea.
There's no real confirmation either way. I think there's a very real possibility he goes to Dallas, but I think he's ultimately going to go where the money is. I think he's really just looking for the bag and whoever's going to offer it. Maybe Houston misses on Harden and they just throw a stupid bag at Kyrie because why not? They don't want to be bad next year. So I don't know what the play is for Kyrie. Nobody knows, and it's a waste of time trying to predict it.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm trying to find the reasons why. I think you were talking to Jeff about that before the show started.
Yeah.
About the slide of Cam Whitmore. He said something about his health or medical.
Yeah. So Jeff and I didn't get a chance to get to it before the show, but we were talking, and there's been reports going around about Cam's medicals not being great.
His
and
what?
Then on top of that, his medicals, his examinations and stuff, and also combining that with the fact that he did have that bad workout for Detroit, allegedly. Again, this is reported by James Edwards III, who's the most plugged-in Piston guy, so I trust it. But at this point, I could see why he's sliding to 10. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I can see why. There's enough noise now to think it's not a smokescreen, because I think he's a very enticing prospect, and I think that there's only reason to buy rather than sell on him. So the fact that people are selling on him makes me believe that it is some validity to it. But I wouldn't trade back to 10 because I want Cam Whitmore, so I want to take him at 5 when I know he's there on the board rather than 10 and trade back to 10 with something else, whether it's bogey or whatever, to get another prospect. I'm okay with walking away with Cam Whitmore and another prospect, but I don't want to risk losing Cam. I'm still firm in the camp of Camp.
Are there 9 in the camp of Camp?
Yeah, camp of Camp.
Are there 9 players in this draft better than Cam Whitmore?
No. Come on.
I mean, as prospects, no, I don't think so. I really can't see a situation where he slides to 10. I think of any smokescreen talk, this is it. Cam Whitmore sliding to 10 is kind of crazy to me. The kid's 18, shot phenomenally with the broken thumb. Obviously, he can jump out of the gym. There's concerns about his assist numbers. Now, I guess when it comes to Detroit Pistons, that's not a concern to me because I have guys to make assists for me. You know what I'm saying? And I also think at 18 years old, you can truly develop him into whatever you want him to be, unless he lands up in a spot that maybe Washington or something that doesn't have any true veteran leadership to
that would be bad for him.
Lead it. Yeah, I'm saying, a situation like that could be bad for him because then he feels as if he's him and takes on all duties and doesn't develop those other skill sets you'd like them
Put
to
him
have.
in bad habits rather than working on things that create more of a team mentality as a team player. Yeah, I think him at 10 would be awesome. Obviously, I liked that idea of trading Bogey to the Mavericks for Tim Hardaway and the 10th pick, which is what that was. I would do that in a heartbeat, especially if you're telling me I could get Taylor Hendricks and Cam Whitmore.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty fucking good to me.
Yeah.
Well,
That's my dream day draft scenario right there.
What?
Whether you get him 5 or 10, maybe it flips. I doubt it. But Taylor Hendricks and Cam, if you walk away with both of those are 2 40% 3-point shooters you add plus free agency. You're not looking at a team that could overnight address their biggest weakness and do so in a very, very real way, and while still being young. And you now have a core 5 going forward, not a core 3. You have a core 5 going forward if these guys pan out. And to Spencer's point about the decision making with Cam, I like him specifically in Detroit, not just because Cade and Ivy will be making the decisions for him, but Monty Williams' 0.5 second decision making offense is great for him. Will there be a strong learning curve? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But will he learn a lot from him?
Forces it to happen. Yeah.
He will learn a lot because it'll teach him to make quick, fast snap decisions. Like I said, the kid's 18 years old. He's 3 years away from having his first drink legally. Like, this guy has all the time in the world to change his habits, learn the game, grow. A player's prime is 27, 28. So, like, dude's 10 years away from his prime. He's got plenty of time.
Yeah.
I think he's the no-doubt pick, unless the medicals are real. If the medicals are real and that's a real concern, then I totally understand passing, but just looking at the prospect and who he is, I can't pick anybody else over him. Even Taylor Hendricks, as much as I love Taylor Hendricks.
That's fair.
I mean, I was surfing through that article. I didn't really see anything about the medicals, but that'd be the only explanation for it, right? I mean, as a prospect, the kid's top 5. At one point, we were talking about him being top 4.
Oh, I think he's better than Brandon Miller. I think Brandon Miller has a much higher floor, but I think he doesn't have anywhere near the ceiling Cam Whitmore has. Like, Brandon Miller, his ceiling is not much better than what he is because he's not that explosive of an athlete. But Cam Whitmore, he just needs to develop the skills. Brandon Miller is really skilled, but if Cam Whitmore can develop the skills, you can't teach athleticism. So I think Cam's ceiling is much higher than Brandon Miller's personally.
The only thing, I don't hate that take, but with Brandon Miller, you got a 6'9" guy that could spread the floor for you, and I think it also slides like playing like a 3 and 4 back and forth. With Cam, the only thing there is that we've seen athletes in the league, like, doesn't always translate to, like, good. You know what I'm saying?
Ben McLemore, like, you know what I mean? Like, great
Justin
athlete,
Jackson.
projected to
All
shoot.
due respect,
yeah,
I love him on defense as a change of pace for this team when he gets in the game, but Hamidou Diallo,
yeah,
fucking extremely out, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, he wasn't drafted high, so that's, like, kind of a different scenario. I was more so looking at players that were in the range of Cam Whitmore, like Ben McLemore, who was, I think, also 5 or 7, something like that. And the dude was, you know, a phenomenal athlete, and everybody believed in his shot. Yeah, and Justin Jackson was, what, 4, I think? So, yeah, that's a possibility. I mean, it is, but at the end of the day, those ceilings are higher. Those ceilings are much higher than a guy like Brandon Miller, who I think has a great floor. There's no doubt Brandon Miller's going to be a good NBA player.
What's his floor, like
comp wise?
Yeah.
I was just thinking of that. I have to give me a second to go back in my notes to see what the comps I have written down for him. But off the top of my head, I think it's hard because he's not the same play style, but just level of quality of player, Andrew Wiggins. Like, I think he's
Miller?
Yes. Like, nothing near
Andrew
his play
Wiggins
style.
is a freak athlete.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just thinking of like quality of player, like a 4 on a championship team or a 3 on a championship team.
Right.
I think that's kind of his floor. And I think his ceiling is a number 2, and I think his ceiling is like a comp I would say is Chris Middleton. I think a Chris Middleton type-ish outcome for Brandon Miller is reasonable, but also on the higher side.
Yeah.
And Chris Middleton is an all-star, but I think he's an all-star because, you know, Milwaukee is good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's one of those.
He's an all-star because he's next to Giannis.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of the projection I go with Brandon Miller.
Okay. I can see Chris Middleton.
Yeah.
You guys think Brandon Miller falls?
I don't think so. I think he's
it's
going
possible.
2.
He's going 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the report. Woj reported that today, that Charlotte is leaning towards or expected to, but which Woj is obviously credible, but again, could be smokescreen. I think this is a smokescreen draft, like more than any other draft. James Edwards has said it. All the reporters I've listened to, all the people that do mock drafts have said this is a smokescreen draft because everybody has their guy. Because they're all in such a similar like field of talent.
Yeah.
That everybody kind of has their guy, and so everybody's focused on manipulating the others to get who they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if this is true, the beauty in it is like if the Detroit Pistons pick 5, you can still select who you want at 5. If you want, which I think is reasonable, just about like Taylor Hendricks, you could do it. If Cam truly is sliding like that, you still have the option to make, because you're not sacrificing 5 to grab 10 and to grab Whitmore. But I think it's gonna be an interesting draft, man. That threw a wrench into everything. I don't even know if I believe it or not, but like that's
what I'm saying. Anything
he was
could
supposed to be
happen.
top 5 guy or top 6. But I agree with you, Chris. How about this though? Because Troy has been kind of like candid in these press conferences. Like he's been kind of, when he does speak up, anything you hear about the Pistons that is true, it comes from Troy.
Yeah.
Everything speculated like then or afterwards, like it's never really come true too often. Troy said he's a home run hitter.
He's a home run hitter. He's not looking for bunts or doubles.
Does Taylor Hendricks and Cam Whitmore at 10, does that feel like swinging for the fences?
I mean, that would be great. No, I think a home run hitter would be Oscar Thompson. Like,
Yeah.
it would be one of the Thompsons.
Taking the gamble.
Taylor Hendricks is not a home run. Like,
Yeah,
swinging
I
for the
agree.
fences.
I agree.
Do you think, Spencer, though, do you think Asar related to Cam, like who do you think would be more labeled the home run prospect
Asar.
between those
Asar.
two? You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually think it's Cam. I think Cam's ceiling. Asar has a high ceiling too. I'm not downplaying it. I just think that Cam's
Asar's
ceiling
he's
is
got
one
a
of the
bigger
best
bag,
wings.
you know, and more refined, and he's got the athleticism there too. You know, he's great defensively. He can
Yeah.
still shoot.
Maybe
There's just
he
questions
does have
about
the
the
higher
consistency of the shooting, and I know you don't think the shot is real.
Yeah.
He can finish.
I could just be down on him.
By the way, he was the MVP. I looked it up after this. He was
Yeah, he was.
back-to-back
I saw
MVP
that.
of Sor Thompson. But I think he's the home run guy because of all those things. He's bigger, 6'7", 7-foot wingspan. That's definitely the home run situation. Would you hate if it were a Sor at 5 and they made that move at 10 if Cam fell?
No.
For,
Not at
in
all.
exchange for Bojan?
No, that would be awesome. I'd
Is
be
it just
extremely
Bojan in that scenario, or is it like what else is along with it?
So it's allegedly Bojan in 31
Yeah.
for Tim Hardaway in 10.
happy. Yeah. Because their salaries.
Yeah.
And I really like the 31 pick in the draft too, as much as I want 10.
Well,
I
yeah,
really
would you like 31 more than 10?
I mean, no, but I also really like Bojan on this team. You know what I mean? Like I
Do you
get
like
that.
Bojan more than Cam Whitmore?
Hey, listen, if Cam's there, I'm pulling the trigger,
Yeah.
100%. But I really like 31, especially because I've really locked down who I want at 31. So I'm nailed into that. That's a valuable pick. I know everybody thinks second-round picks aren't valuable, but come on, man.
Tell us that next. But first, let me tell you about Guardian Alarm, because Guardian Alarm, it's a new year, so let Guardian Alarm offer you customized solutions from real experts. Their professional technicians take the time to recommend security and automation solutions specific to your needs. They also have 24/7 professional monitoring. You can call them anytime, day or night, and know a Guardian Alarm team member will stay on the phone as long as needed. And of course, you have technology backed by people. Your safety and security deserves technology that's been proven to work and people who have been proven to care. So call them at 1-800.
Stay out.
That's 1-800.
Stay out.
And let them know Woodward Sports sent you.
The only sports network in Detroit that starts with a W. You know, because we win. Woodward Sports, Detroit's winning sports network.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1. What's your why? More epic energy? Better sleep? Blow off steam? Step 2. Join Planet Fitness for just $10 a month and get moving in our clean and spacious clubs. Step 3. Bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for just $10 a month.
Join today at any of the 50-plus Detroit area locations.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodsportsCom. I'm your boy, Easy, joined by my guy Spin More Racks.
What up, though?
Young Chris in the TD booth. My guy Broder filling in on the ones and twos for JB Smooth, who's still been missing since that country pub crawl.
It's true. Hasn't
Tis
been
true.
back since.
Tomorrow we need a missing in action thumbnail. And Chris is a Pakistani guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a star.
I'm gonna be a star.
Take off your shirt. Hit the like button if you guys haven't already. 5-star review on our podcast platforms. I was thinking during the break just now, too, because we're talking about the Detroit Pistons draft. Obviously, the NBA draft is tomorrow. If you guys didn't know, everyone should probably fucking know that if you're watching the show by now. But I feel like a Soar's floor is higher than Cam's. A Soar's floor.
I do, too.
I think so,
Right?
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a better defender. They're equally athletic. I think he's a better facilitator.
Well, I think he's even a better athlete
than Cam.
Slightly, but I
Is
think
it Soar's
he's
better athlete than Cam?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, yeah.
Because Cam's like more the explosion type versus. But the only concern when I asked you guys about like a Soar and Cam, although I like both prospects, having both on the team, I do have concerns about Cam's development at that point because I feel like a Soar is just a guy that was not really going to come off the floor too often.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a world where you draft both of them.
Are you laughing because I keep rhyming a Soar and floor?
Yes.
I don't think there's a world where you get both of those guys.
I agree.
Yeah. You should buying in him sliding at 10.
Well, no, I mean, if you draft a Soar at 10, at 5, you're not going to draft Cam at 10.
Yeah, you're right.
I think that changes the boards a little bit.
It does, and maybe Hendricks falls to 10.
Yeah, and that's where I would look at Hendricks, but I don't think Hendricks is going to 10. I really don't. I think he's going Indiana or Utah.
Indiana actually would be really nice.
But Utah also likes Anthony Black, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, Utah's taking Anthony Black.
That makes a lot of sense for them, and I
Indiana's
would like that for
100% either taking Jarris Walker or Hendricks.
Yeah.
I hope it's Jarris.
But I'm saying I think it might be Jarris Walker because you have the defensive prowess in him as well.
Yeah.
He's
But
totally
if
a
Hendricks,
Pacer player.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Jarris Walker is one of those guys that just like fits the Pacers.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, 100%.
I got Pounds of the Reggies, balling like a Pacer. Remy XO, straight shots, no chasers.
Yeah, I think in that scenario, if Hendricks falls to 10, are you cashing in Bojan for that?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially the whole
Yeah.
apron situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am too. How many more years left on Hardaway's contract though? Because that is a nasty one.
I believe this is the last year. I'll double check it.
Thank
but
God.
This is the last year of it.
Good God.
So
Good God.
you'd be rolling over money to another free agency class that's going to be a lot better than this one. So that'd be a plus too. You're rolling over your free agency money because the Bojan extension is a couple years. So
yeah.
So this would be rolling over money. And I'm not in a rush to get rid of Bojan either. Like I see the Pistons fans that want to get rid of him because he's 34. I get that part, but Cade and Ivy need shooters around them desperately. And, Bojan's price point isn't a bad price point, which is why he's a good trade package. But if you get 10 for him, I'm doing that every day of the week.
And if you have Hendricks.
Yeah. Hendricks is a good shooter. I'm all in on Hendricks.
Burks.
Yep.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is a shooter.
Yeah. I think Tim will be fine in Detroit, honestly.
Yeah.
He also, his father used to work here. I don't think he's still on the coaching staff or development staff either.
He's not.
But yeah, he was good when he was here too. So
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s so it'd be this year and then the following year. But the cap it's not actually as ugly as I thought it was. It's only $17 million.
Yeah.
And then 16 the following year. You got Bojan at 20 right now.
Yeah.
They're both shooters. You're adding in that scenario Hendricks at 10. That's a fucking steal. Allow you to stretch the floor.
Yep.
Especially he'll be at the 4.
I do think Bojan's a much better player though than Hardaway, but the value is still there for Tim Hardaway at that kind of contract.
And Tim Hardaway can at least play some defense, and he's not going to go hero ball in the fourth quarter like Bojan did last year.
Yeah, he might. Tim Hardaway's a chucker.
He's not going here. I guarantee you that will not let that happen.
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna stop you right
Bojan
there.
Yeah, let Tim Hardaway go hero ball in the fourth quarter like Bojan.
Everybody
did.
clear out.
Like Bojan did all year last year.
Monty ain't having that.
Fuck no.
Fuck no. That is one. That's why I didn't like that trade. It was Tim Hardaway, both the contract and like his tendencies to do shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, his tendencies aren't like that. Bojan's tendencies are like that.
No, Hardaway's got those tendencies too.
Yeah.
But I guess to be fair, he hasn't been playing Luka for the past 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
So maybe those are. But he's had
shoots
some
open shots.
Scenarios.
Bojan was doing stupid shit in the fourth quarter.
But also Pistons had nobody for Bojan to
I ain't blaming Bojan
defer
for that.
to really.
I mean, I don't know. There were better shots.
He's making some of them bitches too.
There were a lot better shots available than what Bojan was taking.
I feel that.
He'd take a fucking 2-dribble turnaround 3, 5 seconds into the shot clock with 30 seconds left in the game. And they're down by 2. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
No, I remember when we were there. He was definitely trying to be him a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Against
having fun.
LeBron fucking James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's calling for the post up against LeBron.
Dead ass, bro. He was wilding, bro.
Yeah.
That was a dope ass experience. Shout out to Chad Johnson again for
Yeah,
that
shout
one.
out to Chad. That was sick.
Man, I think I want to trust some of these mock drafts, but I think a lot of it's really just dependent on like how those first three shake out and how the rest of the draft board is. Like if Cam falls, that changes obviously where Hendrick's gonna go. Sora's gonna go top 6.
I think Amon's going 3. I think it's gonna.
Yeah.
Well,
I agree.
I don't know.
Scoot's
I don't know,
Scoot's
'cause
not
the
falling to 4.
Blazers
So
are-
Miller
Scoot's not
goes
yet.
2.
Scoot's not falling to
If
4.
Scoot goes
Scoot could fall
2,
4.
or Miller goes 2, that messes up.
Would you take Amon over Scoot?
Yeah, all day, all fucking day.
Oh,
without a fucking doubt. This is a big man's
wouldn't-
game.
I wouldn't, but the thing is Dame, if you're keeping Dame, like a min makes a lot of sense with Dame because of the fact
Miller
that he's
makes
the bigger
more sense with Dame,
defensive
though.
guard.
Yeah, but he's gone at 2.
Yeah, but if he's gone at 2.
Oh, he's saying
if
okay.
he's gone at 2 and you're choosing between Scoot. Either way, I
The
think
Hornets aren't taking Scoot. I don't know if it's gonna be Brandon Miller, but they're not taking Scoot.
I don't know. They also might want that New Orleans trade package. I'm still not ruling out Zion to New Orleans for 2, even though I know the report is right now that Charlotte wants Ingram more than they want Zion. But
Yeah,
I think new owner will sell themselves like on Zion
J.
and
Cole.
LaMelo. J. Cole is a minority owner.
Actually, yeah.
Wait, why'd you say minority?
He's a minority. Like he's not the majority
Yeah,
owner.
wow, whoa.
He's not the
Somebody
majority.
clip that.
What the fuck?
J. Cole is a minority.
That new owner syndrome is definitely a thing that you hinted to earlier in the week. Like
Ishbia's going
Ishbia's
through
going crazy.
Ishbia's going through it hard right now.
Joe Asai was another example of that.
Did you see Chris Paul basically say Isaiah Thomas is a GM?
Yeah, so I was going to mention that the other day too. Is like legend. It's the same way Joe D legend as GMs. Questionable moves, brothers.
Joe D got
At
a
least
chip.
Joe got a chip out of it. That's for sure. But Isaiah's failed as a GM multiple times now in the NBA. Like I'm not lending my fucking front office to Isaiah Thomas. I love Zeke as a
CP is
analyst.
just saying that because he got traded and he's not as good of a point guard as
Well,
Isaiah
no, 'cause
Thomas, and
Isaiah's-
he's salty. Fuck you, Chris Paul.
Stop, chill. Isaiah's been there though. Like every time Ishbia was courtside, who's next to him? Isaiah.
Anytime I hear somebody say Chris Paul's better than Isaiah Thomas, I fucking.
Oh, that's wrong.
No, that's just
Shit makes
absolutely
my
wrong.
blood boil.
No, yeah, that's
Also, remember Isaiah was ready to fight Jokic. Isaiah was ready. Bill Simmons
No,
made that
he
joke
wasn't.
on his pod. He said Isaiah's like, "I'll punch him if you get me a GM job."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally what happened. But he didn't punch him though.
Yeah, he did.
No, but
That's why he's an
I knew
advisor.
that about Isaiah too, because
That's
like
why he's an advisor. Yeah.
Isaiah just coming around was like just weird, you know, and I was always being there. What if
Always.
Ishbia? Because you know Ishbia tried buying the Pistons, right?
Yeah.
It just didn't work out. Gores wasn't ready to give it up yet. What if Ishbia like all these crazy fucking moves? One, obviously giving us Monty, not giving us. We had to make it happen too, but and then driving out Chris Paul.
I don't want Chris Paul.
We don't
You
want
mean
Chris
driving
Paul.
out Devin Booker?
Yes.
That's the one. That's
Yes,
the one.
that's the one.
That's why I like
Driving
the
out
Beal
Devin
trade.
Booker. You literally just grabbed another 2 guard
Yeah.
You did just grab another.
who
two.
just re-signed a fat ass deal.
Yeah.
And it's an ugly deal.
They owe.
Ugly.
The,
And then you got the apron too.
It's like
Yeah.
over $700 million owed between Ayton, Beal, KD, and Booker.
How does
in
that
the
work
next,
with his
like,
apron
in
thing?
the next 5-6 years?
Oh, they're gonna get so many fines. It's gonna be ridiculous.
What is it? 12 million or something like that?
Oh, the luxury cap's
Oh,
gonna
no.
be crazy.
He's gonna be paying like.
Oh, dude, it was.
He's going to be paying, I believe, over $100 million in penalties and taxes, and then on top of that, he's going to also be unable to trade his draft picks. His draft picks are going to be frozen. His
Wait.
mid-level exception is going to be frozen.
Hold on. Re-explain what's going on now. You explain the apron right now.
Yes. So the second apron, there's a lot of things that it does when you reach that second apron.
Explain this for everybody
Yeah.
too.
So what it does is it really just limits. First of all, you get
tell
a
them how
massive
you
cap.
think about it. What you think it is.
So if mom and dad give you lemonade stand, no. The thing is, it obviously you get a ton of tax bills and things like that. Incentives for the owners to not want to do it. But then on top of that, it freezes your draft picks 7 years out, so you can't trade draft picks in the
That's
7
just-
years
that's
out in
fucked.
the future.
Mm-hmm.
You also lose your
Wow.
mid-level exception that veterans use to sign at the end of summer. Like
They're
that's how you get the
abolishing
overpay.
super teams like
Also-
a motherfucker.
Also,
That's crazy.
you can't participate in the buyout market. Like this second apron is a real crazy thing.
It's voted in by the owners.
Yeah, it was voted in, but it was voted in by the owners. But that's the thing.
It makes sense because all the small market teams are dying, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
it was just an FU to Golden State and the Clippers. It was just an FU to Steve Ballmer.
To be honest, outside of LeBron and KD, every other super team, it really hasn't worked.
It hasn't really worked out, yeah.
Like those are the
the Celtics worked out.
Yeah, you're right. Celtics
did
it
a couple times and it worked out.
Yeah, you know what? Yes,
the
never
Bulls
mind.
worked out.
Abolish super teams then. Abolish super teams.
The only ones that really didn't work out were like the Lakers when they had the super team.
Yeah.
Oh, that was terrible.
Shout out the Pistons.
Yeah.
But like that team, fucking Shaq, Kobe, Karl Malone, Gary Payton. Like,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I thought you were talking about the Dwight, Steve
Oh,
Nash,
no,
Pau
no,
Gasol,
no.
Kobe.
That's not a
that
super
was
team.
terrible.
That
They
was
tried.
terrible.
That
I
was
remember
terrible.
people trying to tell me Melo had a super team. Did you say that?
Yeah, he did.
He did not have a super team.
He had a super
bro.
team.
Dude.
What fucking Joakim Noah?
His second best player was an undrafted free agent who literally balled out for 2 weeks. And that was it.
Jeremy Lin was his second best.
J.R. Smith.
That's not a super. Those are role players.
Didn't they have
bro.
Gallinari too?
No, they traded
Gallinari. No, they got rid of Gallinari.
We need to play for the Knicks
Melo.
anyway.
No, he was before Carmelo. He was in the Carmelo trade.
Yeah, he was
then
in the
he went to
Melo trade.
Denver.
He went to Denver.
Gallinari.
No, this second apron is
They
is
had
wild.
a super team of role players. Yeah, Amon Shumpert, J.R. Smith,
Jared Jeffries. How
Jared
could you not? How
Jeffries,
could you
yeah,
not?
Chris Copeland,
Pulling it up right now.
Novak.
Steve Novak,
Hey, Steve
Pablo
Novak.
right now.
Pergioni,
Oh, Pablo. That's a dynamic
fucking
backcourt right
Raymond
there.
Felton,
Landry Fields and Pablo Prignoni. That's a dynamic. How do you not know?
Raymond Felton, bro, come on. Chris Copeland, like
I'm pulling it up.
super team. Let me tell you guys about Big Boy. Because Strawberry Fest is back at Big Boy. Try the classic breakfast items like the strawberry hotcakes or mouth-watering red velvet waffle. If you're not feeling breakfast, try the strawberry bacon chicken wrap or cool off with the refreshing summer splash salad. And don't forget to grab dessert, including the very delicious classic strawberry pie, deep fried vanilla Oreos, or strawberry hot fudge cake, and more at Big Boy.
The only sports network in Detroit that starts with a W. You know, because we win. Woodward Sports, Detroit's winning sports network.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience and automatically enter for your chance to win not one, but 2 vehicles of your choice, courtesy of Les Stanford Buick GMC of Ferndale. That's right, 2 cars, one for you, one for your wife, your girlfriend, or your best bud. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime, sign in, sit down, watch your favorite team play, and before you know it, your hair will be game ready. Let one of our talented, award-winning stylists make you look handsome and clean. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
What up, though? Welcome back to the World of Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Easy Joe, my guy Spinmo Rex, Chris, Broder on the ones and twos. Hit the like button if you haven't already. 5-star review on all podcast platforms. You ready for the super team?
Hey.
Super team. Carmelo Anthony super team.
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right, Raymond Felton.
Yeah.
Stud. He's good.
Stud.
He's good. I'll take away stud.
He was solid.
Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
Good.
How old was Jason Kidd?
Jason Kidd won a ring with the Mavericks following the super team
Was
situation.
the Mavericks the super team?
No.
Jason Terry, Jason Kidd, Dirk Nowitzki,
No.
Sean Marion.
Jason Kidd went to the Mavericks after the situation, too. This is like a younger Jason Kidd. So Jason Kidd.
Okay.
One of the fucking best point guards ever.
Yeah.
He's up there.
Top
10. Top 5.
Top 15.
Top 10.
Maybe top 10. Yeah. I'll give him that.
All right. Kenyon Martin. This is later years Kenyon Martin.
Washed Kenyon Martin.
Washed.
No, he was so
Dude, he was fucking washed. I watched this Knicks team every
it too.
fucking game. He was washed.
Why'd you say it?
He was fucking washed.
You hating.
I'm not hating. It's just he
J.R.
wasn't.
Smith.
Pengus.
Who the fuck is Tangus Pengus?
J.R. Smith, Amari Stoudemire,
Washed
Amon
Amari
Shumpert,
Stoudemire.
and Carmelo Anthony.
J.R. Smith and Amon Shumpert are role players.
Andrea Bargnani, Langston
Also
Galloway,
washed.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Rookie.
These are less.
Yeah, those are all role players.
It was that one year though. That was super team. I don't give a fuck what you said.
That's not a fucking super
He just read
team,
off
bro.
a bunch of mediocre
Yeah,
players.
bro, he's reading off role players and
then
rookies.
said, I don't care what you said.
Dude, he had
Andrea
holes in-
Bargnani,
Bro.
fucking Langston Galloway, super team, bro. What the fuck? Like, come on, man. He said Raymond Felton, stud.
They
Carmelo,
had Mike Bibby
Kristaps
right at the end of
Porzingis,
his
who was
career,
just traded
too.
to the Boston Celtics.
Rookie year, Tangus Pangus.
Bro, fucking Jose Calderon. Come on.
Washed at
Yeah,
that
I
point.
hate you, bro. Speaking of Tangus Pangus, he just got traded to the Celtics. Who the fuck is Tangus Pangus?
I never heard of no Latvia.
I never heard of no Latavia.
You drafted this fucking ball.
So the Celtics got Tangus Pangus, the Wizards got Marcus Morris and draft picks, and the Clippers got Malcolm Brogdon.
I
Who
like
wins-
that for the Clippers.
Yeah, who wins that trade?
Celtics.
Tangus Pangus?
They try to get a poor man's Jokic.
Dude, Kristaps
You wanna
rookie year was
fire
hype.
with fire.
Kristaps rookie year was hype.
Oh yeah, he was fire.
I'm curious how that's gonna. I don't necessarily think it's a bad fit.
I think it's a good fit.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Oh, I
They
like
got a
it.
younger Al
Horford's
Horford.
washed.
Yeah, they
Al
got,
Horford's
they
washed.
got Al
Yeah.
Horford's replacement.
Yeah.
Low key, Kristaps kind of washed too.
I mean, he had
Yeah,
one of
but
the
it's-
best years
it's
of his
an expiring,
years
too.
of his career last year.
Did he really?
Yeah, he was balling for the Wizards.
Well, it was because like same way Bojan was balling. It was fucking.
I mean, still,
Yeah.
he stayed healthy. That was the one thing that stopped Kristaps from being good.
Healthy-ish.
Did he stay healthy?
Healthy. I think he played like 60+ games.
No way.
I thought it was 48. I'll double check that.
It's
But
crazy if you guess
it's a
the
good
exact
trade.
amount of numbers
It's a
that
good trade
Kristaps
for,
played.
for the Clippers too. Like getting
Unless you just recently
Brogdon
looked
is
at it.
nice.
No.
They need a point guard like that.
Oh shit, he played 65 games.
I told
last
you.
year.
Yeah.
Damn.
65 games, 23
That ain't
points,
happening
8
again.
boards, 2 assists.
Yeah, bro. One of the best years of his
38% from
career.
3, 49 from the field.
It's all-star stats.
Brother, you coached basketball. I know you're the Detroit Lions beat reporter, but you coached basketball. Our Pistons takes have been recycled throughout the entire week. Who do you want the Pistons to draft?
Who do I want the Pistons to draft?
Yeah.
Who do you want the Pistons to draft?
I want Cam Whitmore. I'm with Platty. I don't know. I just think we need a point guard like that to take a little of the on-ball pressure off of Cade. And I think he's going to develop into a really good shooter. I'm with Cam Whitmore.
Well, where you at with Asor Thompson? Like, do you like that pick or hate it, or like where you at with that
Asor?
one? Yeah.
I don't know. Every time I see Asor, bad things happen after that. No, I think he's super athletic. That was a bad joke. I would rather go Asor than Amen. But I don't know. They give me Stanley Johnson vibes, and that scares me.
Ooh. I don't like those vibes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Keep those vibes away.
Keep those vibes away.
I
Keep
feel like
all
he's-
Stanley Johnson vibes.
Fuck.
You guys remember Henry Ellenson? Who was your favorite trash Pistons pick in the past, like, 10 years?
Luka. I'm not Luka, but Luka.
Luke. Well, he wasn't really trash. Like, he's, like, the best three-pointer shooter in the league now.
Austin Days.
I know. I remember.
Austin Days.
This
It's a good one. That's a deep cut. Austin Days, yours as well.
Yeah.
But if we were going like players not limited to the draft, I would have said Walter Herman. When Walter Herman was on the Pistons, that was a wild time. Dude went baseline reverse for a layup against Minnesota. I'll never forget
Walter
it.
fucking Herman.
GG to Tommy.
GG.
Not draft pick, but
I
an
think they drafted
acquisition.
him. Did they not draft him?
No.
I thought he was like the oldest player ever drafted.
No, they signed him.
Oh, he was like the oldest rookie.
Pablo, actually.
Pablo,
Yeah.
yeah. Pablo is the oldest rookie.
On that stacked New York
On
team.
that, yeah, that super team that the Knicks had.
Super team.
Saying, dude.
A veteran rookie.
Raymond Felton, stud.
Wait, so you like a sword?
50-year-old Kenyon Martin. One leg Damari Stoudemire. Langston Galloway.
But still Cam over a sword?
Yeah. I just think priority for us is shooting. Shooting and
Defense?
a ball dominant, not a ball dominant, but a playmaking point guard.
Wait, what? Priority for Pistons playmaking point guard?
No, after shooting. Like, I think we need someone to take the load off of Cade and Jaden, because they're both so great
You
off
want
the
another
ball.
ball handler?
I want Cam Whitmore.
That's not his strength. I would say that is one of his weaknesses. But I mean, I get what you're saying. Meaning you just want another scoring
he said
option.
Cam first, then like
Yeah.
someone after that.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, okay, I got you.
yeah. We do not need any more ball. I love you, bro.
Yeah.
We do not need any more fucking ball handlers.
And that's my thing with Asar is I think he's a good off ball, but I think he's just best with the ball in his hands. Whereas Cam, I think is best giving the ball to get a bucket rather than he needs the ball. He's also going to be a good cutter. Like Cam will be a good cutter. I don't know. I'm warming up to Sar, but I'm still hoping for.
I had to warm up to it too, but I mean, watching him, the 33% from three. Like I think he could be him. And then like what Troy's again he's been forward with like the things he does want. Defensive wing, like a 3-and-D type of wing.
Yeah.
There's a SAR for you.
Well, the 3 is a question.
Huh?
The 3 is a question, but
for you,
Taylor Hendricks.
For you.
But that'll do it for us today. We appreciate y'all tapping into the Woodward Heavyweights live on woodwardsports.com. Make sure you like and share the stream. If you're listening on an audio platform, leave a 5-star review. For the man to my left, the one and only Speak Easy, Chris Platty in the TD booth, JB Smooth, but not on the ones and twos, Matt Broder on the ones and twos. I am Spencer Raxter. We are the Woodward Heavyweights, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Why is it a concern if he shot 33%?
Bro,